So who remembers where we left off?
We're about to open a door.
Monster behind door.
Last week we got ambushed by a bunch of bandits while we were traveling. Bonded over our shared almost near-death experience. Went back on the road. Heard a child crying in the woods. Investigating.
Like a bunch of idiots.
Like a bunch of idiots.
I think she's living at the part where we all bonded over finding out that Sock is the Butcher of Calth.
Yeah,
I don't
did
remember
too.
that part.
That was like a full hour of the game.
I don't think that happened. That sounds made up.
It's all made up.
It's rumors and hearsay.
You know what? It is all made up. We're just playing pretend right now.
Yeah. The one meme I posted the other day, it's like all hit points are temporary. It's all made up.
What does that mean, Bradley? What are you trying to say?
So, you had found a couple little kids crying about a monster being in their house.
Oh, yeah.
And Moose had ushered them over to a little workshop, got them inside, telling them to stay safe. You went to investigate the house. Looks like its windows are boarded up, and you were about to open the door.
Yes.
When we called it. So you should be able to right click on your character sheet for your token and put you on the map. You're already there.
Ah, there we are. I like that Scab's the only picture that's not in GrimDark colors.
That's because Catherine cried about having to keep that picture instead of picking one that I created for the GrimDark field.
I
Just
found
put
a
it through
good doggy.
Just put it through a filter and make it these colors.
Yeah, you can make it black and white.
Still made some good pictures. I sent her a shit ton of great photos.
They were great, but I like my doggy.
Damn, who's crying about it now?
Me. I spent all that effort. I typed in a sentence and then had it repeat multiple times.
Listen, man, you already hit gold with Max's hat.
Yeah,
I think you
okay,
should
hang
just
on
be
Tech.
proud.
I'll zoom in on the pupper so you can see it.
Yeah, there she is. There's my doggy.
A doji.
Now you need to make a coin. It's an NFT. Your
Scab
Dogecoin.
coin. Big scab coin.
Yeah, we still owe the majesty. That is that hat. Of course, doesn't look that good zoomed in.
I'm gonna Photoshop a picture of that to make him bald.
Well, see, it's funny you say that. Because there's some backstory in there.
In the hat? Or in the scalp?
You had to talk to Maxless about that.
I'm gonna take his stupid fucking hat.
I hope you do.
You there, Jack?
Yes, I am here.
We're coming for that hat.
He's wanting to take your hat. I didn't really do anything about it.
Too bad. I'm gonna cut off your hand.
I burned the hat to spite you.
You son of
Remember,
a
just
guy.
think back to last session when you gave him a palm reading and talked about his bad hair day and how he seemed to take that a little personally.
I mean, every day is a bad hair day. I mean, look at him.
Either he's hiding like a second face, or he is just balding. And he's like worried about it. There is no in between.
Nobody touches the hat.
Like Fonzie's
you touch
jacket,
the
you
hat.
don't touch it. Probably half the people out there are like, who's Fonzie?
It's okay.
What are you doing?
I'm googling who Fonzie
You got the
is.
torch. I'm sorry. Who else said they had a torch?
I don't think Reggie and Max actually made it up to the building. We had just burst out of the woods because we were both sneaking.
Nick, you said you were carrying a torch.
I was. Is Fonzie a person?
Oh my god.
Like I said, only cool people know Fonzie. Hey.
All right. I go up to the door.
God,
and I open
that
it.
makes me feel old, and that show was on before I was a kid.
Here we go.
DM,
I know Jeff's old enough out there. Hey.
I think this story already jumped the shark. That's who's in the house. It's Fonzie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I like that. I'm glad Jeff's here. I'm not the oldest person here now.
By like what, 5 days?
I think a couple years. Not by a lot. Okay, so you trying the door?
I mean, it seems like a good idea at the time.
Can you? I don't know on your end. Can you click it, Nick? Does it show?
Yeah.
There you go.
And I walk through.
My God.
Oh my God, I don't have tokens left.
We shut the door behind him.
I'm about 7 feet behind him.
Okay, as you come in, there's oil lamps hanging from the portico outside by the metal gate that you just came in. This foyer, hanging on the south wall, there's a shield that's emblazoned with a coat of arms. It looks like a very stylized windmill on a solid red field. Golden windmill, red field. On either side of it, there are portraits of look like very aristocratic people. They frame each side, and a mahogany framed double door leading from this way to the to the east is covered in stained glass.
I go to the next door.
Oh shit, another door?
More.
I open it. And I step through.
There's just so many mysteries in this house.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing?
I'm following pretty close behind him.
Okay.
But not like I am a solid square, that being 5 feet away.
He is pressed up against his.
Hey, Sock, what weapon are you carrying?
Catch these hands?
Like, for real, a sword or rapier, right? It's only one-handed?
I don't know what you're expecting me to tell you, bro.
Are you carrying a one-handed weapon or
what
not?
Weapon?
No.
Are you carrying a two-handed weapon?
No.
He does not have a weapon. He's got his robes, and he catch these hands.
Oh, is Sock a monk? That's right.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what you or Garrett was thinking when you opened your mouths right there.
I forgot you were a monk.
You literally just
Not a
didn't
monk.
answer the question.
Okay.
That was the answer.
Whatever he is.
Just a traveler in robes.
That's right.
Then the answer was no.
Well, I said no, and then he asked, "Do you have a two-handed one?" I said he asked the question, and I said,
No.
"Catch these hands."
That's because you said catch these hands, and I didn't register that's you were literally unarmed.
Well, no, he has arms. That's what his hands are at the end of.
Yes. See, he gets
Alright.
it.
I
don't know why it's so hard.
You guys are so dumb.
I roll to attack Sock. I'm gonna unarm him.
No, you're gonna cut off one arm, and then I'll still have two. I'll just hold the other one. I just gained 5 feet on my slapping attack.
All right.
Okay, as you come into this room, it's a wide hall. It's a black marble fireplace right there in front of you. On the opposite end, there's a red sweeping marble staircase that winds up circularly up to another floor. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace, there is a long sword, polished and very shiny. It catches the light real well. It's almost like a mirrored surface. in the hilt, there's like a little cameo in the center of the same crest you saw in the foyer of a windmill. The wooden panels in here are also very ornately sculpted. They picture vines and flowers, and what you would assume, what you've heard stories like satyrs or something like that, just from whimsical children's stuff, or maybe they're not. All very nice, inlaid in the wood. You see a pair of doors to your east.
Okay.
And then looks like from where you're at, let me see. Yeah, it looks like a hallway as well leading off.
I'm gonna move to the center of the room just to get a better look-see. And give
Very
space for
nice.
everyone
The
over
rug you're
behind
standing
me.
on, very plush. The patterns in it are the same as you've been seeing. It's the red field with a golden windmill in each of the little squares there. The outline, what looks like almost like it would be a knotwork, but it's sheaves of wheat that line the outside of that rug.
I'll wait for the others to catch up before I continue moving on.
Max is creeping up behind everybody else.
Chekhov's longsword.
I'm gonna go to this door, and I guess I'll like point at Sock, and then point at the other door.
You want me to open it?
Do you ask me if do you ask that out
Whoops.
loud? Whoops.
Didn't mean to open that, but I did. You
My
can
bad.
click them.
If they're not
Uh,
locked, you can open them. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
If you're not, I'll put them on. Like,
I open
give us the
mine.
countdown.
Oh, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
You open a closet.
Yeah, mine's a hat closet, a coat closet.
Hang on just a second. I'm trying to set the map so everybody can see you in chat.
Okay. I'll slow down a little bit.
Is that music coming through in chat now? I can hear it's come up now because I'm hearing it now too. I just don't know if I've got the limiter set too low. Not supposed to be loud. It's just subtle. If y'all want to use the Sirenscape link that's pinned, you should be able to hear it.
I just turned it on.
Okay, Moose. You open this up, and it looks like it's just a cloakroom. There's several black cloaks hanging here on hooks on the wall, and there's a shelf at the top with a top hat.
I closed the door. That room is useless.
I believe I found a dining room. I'm gonna slowly inch in.
I'll follow you.
I'm gonna come up to this fireplace because it looks cool.
You don't let Max see the new hat. Technically says.
Damn it.
Anybody else want to do anything while they're doing this, or what are you checking out?
Where's the other room?
That room was useless. It's a closet.
Can I look behind the paintings on either side? In this-
Garrett, where are you going?
You didn't, but you can.
He is freaking out.
Same thing. There's just the very intricately carved wood work in there. Nothing behind it.
Okay.
Big house for the middle of nowhere.
A lot of useful things in closets. Check it out.
Real estate's pretty cheap when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, now y'all were travel. Y'all didn't travel that far from where you were camping, and y'all were following not a like a paved or anything like that. It is a more traveled road, so you're not like completely in the middle of nowhere, but you know there's not. You're a few days away from the next town. Now, what were you checking out, Jack?
Max is gonna check out that closet.
You see, there's several black cloaks, and there's a black top hat.
Oh, that's not useless at all. And he grabs the top hat.
We should all get top hats, but we shouldn't buy any. We need to collect them on the journey.
It's not as nice as yours, but it is much cleaner and in better repair.
I mean, you can never have too many hats.
You're gonna put it in your pocket?
You're gonna put it on top of his other hat.
It looks ridiculous.
I just kind of nodded approval.
What are you doing, Kate?
I'm just gonna kind of stand here, see if Scab looks anywhere in particular. But I'm just gonna kind of post up here with my bow loosely drawn.
There is a door right beside you.
Oh. Yeah, let's take a look.
There's the stairs. What are you doing, Garrett?
I mean, doesn't sound like anything interesting is going on there, so I'll probably hang out with Cleo.
Oh my god, there's a wolf, a bear, and a boar.
Okay, so everybody, I
What?
like this. Everybody's splitting up into different rooms. Hat of devouring, yes. Okay, so we'll start out with this. Yep. In the dining room there, the centerpiece of this wooden panel dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine valley. The wall paneling here is carved like the other room, except that all the elegant images of here are deers among lots of trees. There's also red silk drapes cover the windows, and there's a tapestry depicting hunting dogs, and a horse-mounted aristocrat chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. That's about it in here.
I go to this door down here.
Everything so far looks like it's not messed up or out of place, right?
It's probably
No.
in the basement. They're
Everything,
always in the basement.
looks nice. The fireplace. There's lights in the fire. I mean, the fires are going. The chandelier in the kitchen or the dining area is lit. In here in the den that you walked into, there's a fire burning in here, as well as the chandelier above the table is lit. You also, Cleo, as you look out, you can see out the windows. They're not boarded up.
Interesting.
Let me look at y'all's perception scores real quick. So it looks like any of you that are just kind of giving thing a good look over, the on the walls, all the images that are carved into it with the flowers and the vines and everything, you know, it looks very peaceful and serene. As you look closer, though, it looks like that within the flowers and the vines, you can also see like serpents and skulls. Now that you start looking, you're starting to see those mixed in amongst it.
Is there any other imagery that would tip my senses?
No, there's no kind of ruinous power or sigils or anything like that here, but just for something that looks very nice, peaceful, and serene, you know, very nice woodland stuff. Once you start really checking the detail, you start noticing the serpents and the skulls, which now seem a bit out of place. The same thing as you're walking out, Moose, of the dining area. As you're looking at the walls there, you notice also that amongst the trees and the bushes, there seem to be like the trunks of the trees have like twisted faces in them, and in all the bushes you see like the eyes and the faces of wolves peering out from all the bushes.
I want to place my my ear up against this door and listen, try to see if I can hear anything.
Which door? There's one to your...
The one to the
South,
one
one to your
below
south.
me,
Okay.
my south. I already know where the one to my east goes.
You don't hear anything. Cleo, over in your area. This is an oak paneled room. Looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace, there's a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, and an oak table between them supports a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. Chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. And to your north and to the west the east, there are 2 cabinets. The one being taller, the one on the east wall, taller than the north one.
Okay. Nothing too suspicious in here. Just gonna kind of peek out the door and point upstairs, maybe.
I'm gonna open this door.
Roll me a perception check, Cleo.
Perception.
You could swear, as you're starting to walk back out the door, you could swear that the eyes of the wolves are following you. You turn and check. There's no movement there. Maybe it was a play of the light of the fireplace or something, but you could have sworn that the eyes were turning and following you.
The deer head has moved an additional foot out of the wall.
This place is a little unnerving.
Can I, like, touch the wallpaper?
It's not wallpaper. It's wood, and all of this is hand carved. Very exquisite workmanship, though.
Oh, the designs, like the woodland creatures or whatever. This is all hand carved into the wood. So we see like the skulls and shit as like smaller carvings.
Yeah, as you start looking, it's just one of those. It's already in there. It's just at first glance, you just see the natural vines and flowers and stuff. But as you look closer, like inside, like a flower, where the petals turn instead of being the center of the flower, it's actually a skull. Some of the vines, instead of actually being vines, you see are serpents, or there are serpents wrapped around the vines as well. It's not all of them. There are still flowers and vines and things like that, but close inspection shows that there are other things that kind of blend into it, be it maybe eerie or sinister. You don't know.
Guys, they had a cursed interior decorator.
Yeah, I found the kitchen. So anything crazy in this room?
Wait, which one are you?
No,
which
that's
one are
my
you,
question.
Brandon?
Reggie?
Oh, you're Reggie? Okay. When you say they have a cursed interior decorator, I'll turn to you to say, every interior decorator is actually cursed. It's a little known secret they don't want you to know.
Roll for bullshit.
The kitchen is actually very tidy. The dishware, the cookware, and the utensils are all neatly placed on shelves. There's a work table with a cutting board and a rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. It's bent stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling, but looks like the kitchen is very clean. Everything's laid out properly. You see there's a door to the east, and it looks like some small little door, almost window-sized, to the in the southwest corner.
Okay. I'll enter the kitchen, and I guess I'll check this door first.
It's window size. It starts out about chest level, a little bit lower than chest, and you slide it up, and there's a little kind of box thing in there. Just to the side of it, there looks like a little bell with there's a string on it that goes up into the.
Do I know what it is?
In the ceiling.
I just rolled a
no,
history
you have
check.
no idea what this would be.
Some sort of dark magic.
Oh no. It's the body hiding device.
If I hear him say some kind of dark magic, I run into the room and investigate.
Some nefarious machine.
Don't touch that little window-sized door.
Okay, we
It's
were right.
some
Sock,
strange contraption.
You're from Drisport. You've seen these things before. This is a dumbwaiter.
Very astute of you, Moose. I had no idea that you were such a master of the mystic arts.
Do I detect the do I have to roll to detect sarcasm?
It is.
No, it sounds pretty obvious to me.
It is also not necessarily sarcasm. He's trying to be nice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fix you with a little bit of a glare. I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna determine that it was indeed a compliment, or intended to be polite, and I'll nod at you. I'm gonna check the other door.
I also checked a door that nobody had looked at in the main room.
Which
one's that?
Pantry.
The one that I'm next to.
No, that's
the hat closet.
That's the closet with the top hat. That.
Oh, it was. Oh, somebody
No,
closed
now
it.
it's just a closet.
There are several
What do we
black
just
cloaks in there.
Leave the door open? Are we animals?
Apparently, you've left the front door open. The foyer door's open.
We're not here for a visit. We're here to kill a monster.
Look,
There, the hat's gone.
I'm taking the missions that I know are safe. So after someone else checks the room, I come check the room.
Max is going to follow Odrin upstairs if that's where he is going.
Moose,
Or Orin, excuse me.
Is that cheese and vegetables?
Yes, it is. This is a
It appears
pantry.
so.
It looks like it's well stocked.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check the quality. I'm not gonna taste it just yet, but I'm gonna check the quality of the food to see if it's like, has it been here a while? Is it starting
Everything
to
looks
decay?
fresh.
Sock. Or no, I'm gonna call you Butcher. Butcher.
That is not my name, please.
Sock Butcher. Would you like to try a piece of cheese?
Perhaps when we're done here.
Okay. I'll grab a piece of cheese and tuck it in my bag.
The man's pretty huge. I mean, he's got to keep up his strength.
Man's pretty huge. No,
Yeah,
way
yeah.
you said that was kind of weird.
Remember, the fucking mountain is like. By the way, how tall are these doors? Am I like having to duck through every door I go through?
How tall are you again?
Hang on, let me double check. I think I'm 6'9".
Yes, you're having to duck under the doorways as you come. And kind of turning a little sideways as you go through them. This is a normal size people house, not a gigantic people house.
Did anyone find the basement?
Well, the rest of them are going upstairs.
Yeah, you have not seen any downstairs. You just see upstairs.
Can I investigate this carpet?
Say it's a very plush, very nicely woven. You see all the the heraldry of apparently the people who live here. Each of those little squares, the outsides of the carpet are the sheaves of wheat, kind of in a knot work pattern, going all around it.
Yeah, that's cool. Can I check it down under?
Yeah, you move it, look underneath it. No dust. The clean as the rest of the house.
No, like, hidden floor panels?
Nope.
Wait. Had someone mentioned, like, a cellar door on the outside of the house?
No,
y'all had checked all around the house. There was no other entrance.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to find the way down by going up.
Yeah,
I'm going up. That sounds much better.
I'll bring up, assuming here, I was behind Sock, so assuming Sock is following them, I guess I'll bring up the rear.
I do have good news. We did find some vegetables and cheese.
Did Cleo go up, or is she still waiting at the bottom of the stairs?
Look, you.
I was waiting for Max.
And Max had gone upstairs.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll all follow. Well, sorry, I won't assume for the party.
Let me try to squeeze everybody on the other map. Hang on.
Oh, this door.
We leave all the doors downstairs open, like rude guests.
If we need a way out, I'm not running into a bunch of closed ass doors.
Yeah, we come back downstairs and all the doors are closed. Like, all right, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's even worse. We get down there and the doors are all locked. It's like, uh-oh, this is much worse.
Sorry, kids.
Those damn kids, they were the monsters all along.
They're just the caretakers of a massive mimic.
I don't have a lot of room. I'm just kind of throwing y'all on here. They're.
Well, I'm going to be checking the first door at the top.
You're
of the
looking
stairs.
down. You can see Scab and Sock are still at the bottom coming up.
I was behind Sock. What the hell?
I'm just putting you on here. Quit being a baby about it.
Trying to get you more room, officer. What's in
I'm
this
definitely
room?
halfway up the stairs.
Got to readjust for the stream.
The stream demands sacrifice.
Okay. So as you come up here, there are 6 oil lamps hanging from the wall. They're lit. It's a very elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait of the family who you assume live here. There's a mother and a father. There's 2 small children, which resemble the ones that you saw outside. And the father's cradling a baby in swaddling clothes in his arms, and the mother's like standing. He's sitting in his chair. Children to either side of him. The mother's standing behind him, but she's like looks like she's kind of just glaring at the baby. Like the way she looks down, looks like she's just got a scornful look.
That baby
What
must
a
have wrecked her on the
shitty
way
painter.
Standing in each side of the hall there are 4 suits of armor. Each one has a wolf's visored helm. They each clutch a spear, and the tips of those spears all glint in that same, like the sword downstairs, almost mirror-like reflection, very shiny. There's a set of double doors to the east and the west, as well as one right there to your right, Oren.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Boop.
And then also the red marble staircase continues to spiral up to another floor. That's where you're standing, Reggie. That's going up even further.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was supposed to be the...
No, that's fine. I was just saying that it continues to spiral up.
I actually want to go back downstairs.
Okay. What are you looking for down there?
I want to see if I can take that sword off the wall.
Sure, yeah. It's not like bolted down. It's just on a pair of, hooks that are there to hold it up there. You just grab it by the handle, pull it straight off. There's no scabbard for it there.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's a longsword.
I don't want to get into meta, but can I wield a longsword?
You can, but you're not proficient with it.
Oh, that will be fun. I'll just hold on to it for now and come back upstairs.
Okay, I'm going to put it in your backpack just a second.
Yeah.
You got 2 backpacks. Why do you have 2 backpacks?
That's because I added my like starter pack later. So one that's empty you can just delete.
Yeah, but you got all the other stuff because you got a holy symbol, holy water, manacles, mirrors.
Those are in the
2
chest.
different packs.
Because they were supposed to come in the starter chest. For my background.
Oh, okay.
But I do see 2 backpack items, so I'll delete the useless one. There we go. For shits and giggles, we can just say the chest is in the backpack. The manacles are just for fun.
Okay, I got the longsword in there. Okay, so Lauren, you go in here. It's an undecorated bedroom. There's a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses, and at the foot of the bed there's foot lockers. There's a door directly to your north also. Very plain, unadorned room. Cleo, as you come in here, the gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly pointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Unupholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. There's a harpsichord with a bench resting against the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. On the fireplace mantel, there's alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers. And yep, that's all you see at the moment.
He'll just kind of run his fingers over the top of the piano, smile a bit.
As you do that, Scab looks that way and gives a low growl.
Guess he doesn't like pianos. Are these chests? Are there like foot lockers at the bottoms of these beds?
Yes, those are foot lockers. They're unlocked.
What be in them?
Nothing. They're empty.
They're just empty.
Yep, just empty foot lockers.
And are these beds like set? Are they used or?
They're just mattress filled. I mean, doesn't look like anybody's. They've been slept in. They're not like neatly made or anything, but you don't. There's no dust or anything to see how recent or.
Damn.
Are there any candles in here that I can light?
With your mind.
I think there were.
Are there any candles in here I can light? Yeah, there's like a circle with a star in it.
If you need light, I have a torch. I can just come in and wave the torch around.
There's
What's
a brass,
the creepy bone-looking thing on the south end?
Chandelier hanging from the ceiling. You could try to get something to light the candles on it.
No, I've got a moose. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek around the door as I He's at the top of the stairs. Oren.
Yeah.
He's gonna like fumble a sword out of the a weird spot. He shoved it between his backpack. Look, this is really heavy. Might want to hold on to this. I'm getting an inkling. Weird thing about this house. He's just gonna offer you a long sword, the one that was hanging on the wall downstairs.
Sure.
I mean, it might be nothing. It had a weird shine to it.
Yeah, I mean, they probably just had a display piece.
Well,
hey, it looks like a very nice.
You know
sword.
what? Just humor me. For you know, we survived a battle. We had a hard conversation together.
Did we?
Well, we were all around while one person had a hard conversation. But that's bonding, yay! Right?
All right, I'll
Look,
I'll
I'm
take
just
it.
giving. Yeah, okay. Just in case, you can put it in the farthest reaches of your nethers, whatever you want.
Well, I won't be doing that right now, but I'll definitely hold on to it.
Yeah, just look. I couldn't wield that to save my life, so literally. But I mean, you got the vibe. It's just, I don't know. I'll feel better if you're holding that.
All right, Reggie.
Oh, I hide.
Let's go see what the others found.
Doc, what are you doing? Well, that's going on.
Empty.
You there, Scott?
Oh, whoops, had myself muted still for a second there. I'd like to investigate the fireplace more. Is there anything special about it?
It's just a standard fireplace. I mean, it's nice. It's not the same black marble as what was below, but just a very nice, well-kept fireplace. Right above it's the picture of the family that you assume lives here. Definitely closer inspection, and it looks like the two children that were outside.
It looks like the two children that are outside.
Well, yeah, it's an oil painting. I mean, it's not a photograph.
Okay. Are they? Is there anything Is there anything like supernatural about the painting? Like, is there anything weird happening in the background?
Oh, hey, Insomnia! Thanks for the raid. 25 people, appreciate it. Welcome.
Whoa!
Right. I feel like at some point in his life, Sock has probably inspected a painting and been like, there's some weird shit in the background here. And now his senses are telling him maybe that could be something here.
You're not. Give me an Arcana check. The only thing that you're catching that seems odd for sure at the moment is the wife looks very scornful. She's like cutting her eyes down, looking at the infant that the man's holding.
Okay. Am I blessed?
There's no weapons in the painting, Techno.
Why do I have the D4?
That's for your casting. Don't worry about it for.
Oh,
that.
Okay.
That's your chaotic manipulation.
You're right. I still had a 21.
Yeah.
Oh, you wasted a 4.
You're not picking up anything supernatural or about this.
Okay.
Nothing arcane.
I'm gonna get up behind Maxilius and be like, so, we ever gonna open that door?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for the DM to get around to that.
Who's that?
I'm waiting for the higher power to tell me to go ahead and open the door.
Hello, God. I'd like to open this door, please.
So open it, Max.
I have opened it.
Appreciate it. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in.
Go in and take a look around.
Helps when I'm not muted. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-back chair face the entrance, and a fireplace above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overfluffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allowing one to more easily reach the higher parts of the shelves.
What's on the table?
Table, there is an oil lamp that is lit. There is a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, a letter kit containing red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, a wooden seal that bears the insignia of the windmill that you've been seeing throughout the place, and looks like there's drawers on the desk on the other side as well.
Oh, we're rifling through those drawers.
As you go through them, they are empty except for an iron key.
Yoink! We can always give it back to the kids if it doesn't come in handy. That's exactly what Maxilius says to himself.
So, Moose, what are you doing while this is all going on?
I'm trying to reach. Is this chandelier in this room reachable?
Yes. For you, yes. You can, if you have a torch, you can kind of just reach up and light the candles off of it if you want.
I'm gonna light these candles.
Okay.
Scab doesn't like this piano, so I'm gonna check it out.
As you go around to look at it underneath, you catch there's a little dog, up against one of the legs, kind of shivering. Little white dog. It looks kind of scary.
Moose, you just hear Cleo laugh. I'm gonna reach out to the dog, see if it'll come out.
Give me an animal handling. Yeah, you easily coax it out. It comes out, tail between its legs, is kind of carefully, moving towards you, and then as it gets a little bit closer to you, your hand outstretched, smelling it, starts wagging its tail. It's got a little collar on it, and a little piece of metal hanging from the collar as you check it. It says Sparky.
I'm gonna pick Sparky up like a football under my arm.
Yeah, not a problem. He's probably about 3 pounds.
And where did you get the rat?
There's our cursed item.
I point a finger under the piano. Little smile on my face.
He's trying to lean up, front paws up on your chest and trying to lick your face.
I would be careful with that. Rodents typically carry rabies and other nasty diseases.
Quite small for a rodent, even. I'm gonna go show it to Orin.
I will leave that room as well. I'm just gonna post up here in this hall.
Okay.
Ready to.
The rest of y'all.
Actually, is there more shit that I can light? Are there more torches?
The oil lamps are already going in here. Okay. You lit the chandelier in there. The oil lamp in the library was already going.
Okay.
Bradley, your background noises are messing with me. I'm like, where is the crying dog?
Is that in the music?
Yeah, it's just part of the ambiance.
That's the one that she just found.
I'm gonna look inside the mattress.
of the where
I'm
check them
still-
there. They're just regular straw stuff. There's nothing you find of value inside of them. They're not rotten or anything, but it's just a standard straw mattress. You give me you wouldn't need to check on that. You would assume from what you're seeing in this house, it looks like a fairly affluent family. You would guess this would maybe be a servant's chamber. And then there's in that room there's a door to the north that's like you just passed.
Oh. I'm gonna listen to it first.
Silent.
Cool, I'll open it.
You're heavy panting from the other side.
Sounds
Are the
like the
children gone?
panting of a murderer.
Okay. Are you able to click it or?
Oh, sorry. I
didn't know if you
it's
could or not.
I don't see inside it, but it says open.
Yeah, well, it may be too dark for you to see in there.
Very. It's back to black.
Does he not have a lantern or a light?
Not with him. You had the lantern and Moose had the torch.
Oh, hold up. I've got 13 torches.
You gotta use one, brother.
I'd say actually from the oil lamp that's outside, the glow it casts inside, this isn't such a deep black hole. It looks like there are uniforms hanging in here, as well as it may be a latrine.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak back to. Yep, that's good. It's good. Hey, Oren.
Yes, Reggie.
Yeah, they were just beds.
Damn shame.
Oren, look.
What am I looking at?
I hold up my football dog.
It's a rat.
We found a rat.
You got a dingo.
Maybe it took the baby in the photo.
I'm just picturing like one of those tiny white crusty dogs.
He's got eye boogers.
Yeah.
Cleo?
Yeah.
Why?
He was scared.
Probably
Scab?
of Scab.
What's Scab doing right now?
You see Scab's like behind him. He's trying to like sniff. You do the standard dog butt sniffing as she's holding like the football. He's like behind Cleo, just snout up, trying to smell. The little one's trying to like wiggle to get away. He's like, "Hey, leave me alone."
Okay,
But,
so not like he's not scared or like angry or anything.
no.
Scab isn't scary.
Scared, not scary.
Was that? I choose to believe that was in character, Kate, since you lip read.
Mm-hmm.
Scared and yeah, see, I knew it. I saw where you were coming from.
Scary. Scared.
What were in the other rooms? There was a lot of nothing in mine.
Whole bunch
Hold up
of
the crusty dog.
over here. Looks like some sort of study or something.
Anything of note in the study?
Like I said, just a whole bunch of books.
Like, did you look at them, or did you just know that you just not care that they're what kind of books they are?
I mean, I'm not much of a reader, really, but I guess I could go peek at one.
Well, it'd be good to know if they collected like 100 books on, say, like lycanthropy or vampirism, or like the callings of an elder god from beyond the stars.
When you say vampirism and lycanthropy, Sokolam interrupts you and he's like, so what do you know about lycanthropy and vampirism? Enlighten me, please.
Max will go back in the room and pick out a random book.
I don't know. You pick one up and it looks like it's a topic over warfare.
By Sun Tzu.
It'd be funny if they were all just the one book.
They really like this book.
Hey, welcome, Vancouver.
Yeah, it's just all dry stuff about war and stuff.
Can I closely investigate this statue with the weird, like, wolf head?
Not statues. These are sets of armor.
The wolf
like
head
plate armor with the visor of the helm is wolf shaped, and each of them are holding actual spears. Same kind of glint and gleam and shine to them as the sword you found below.
Yeah, I want to like look in between the cracks. Look for like, is it just a display piece? Is there like mechanisms inside? Like,
well, as you kind of pull pieces apart, look in there, it looks like there's a wooden dummy that they're mounted to.
These are really weird. Well, maybe they just had, eccentric taste. I wouldn't wear it though. Well, maybe I would.
Well, I mean, you keep going upstairs.
You keeping that book, or are you putting it back? Checking anything else out in there? Or?
His library card allows 3 books.
No, he doesn't really want this book. He's gonna go put it back, but he's gonna put it back pages side out because he's a rebel.
You didn't even check to see if they had books on hair or
he's a son of a bitch.
Or style.
Are you checking for hairstyle books or anything else?
I mean, now that you mention it.
Okay. You start looking through there. You can see that there's maybe a hallway that goes south. Seems to be, as you're rummaging through those, various topics: history, warfare, alchemy, farming, a lot of agricultural stuff. Give me a... It's pretty dark up here. You bring the lamp with you from the table as you're searching.
I was
through.
hoping you were going to do a murder, arson, and jaywalking thing. Rather, we were like, yeah, there's a book on farming. There's a book on hats, hairdos, or how to worship the Eldritch gods. There's one on how to make ice at home.
Ice cream instructions.
Yeah. Just like gloss over it real fast. What was that other one? Oh, how to make ice cream at home? No, before that. Oh, the farming? No.
Just after that. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Did that pop up for you, Jack?
No.
Why did that not do that then? See if this one does.
There we go. That did it.
Oh!
So as you're looking through here, you find one book that there is a... Hey, have a good night too. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. There's one that's a red-bound book, but the spine has no title or anything on it.
All right, he grabs it and, against my better judgment, he's gonna open it up.
Okay, so you go to pull it off there, and it doesn't come out, but it does pivot towards you.
Oh,
and then you
it's
hear,
a secret bookcase.
yeah, slides open,
Oh, it was a secret bookcase. I've always wanted to use one of these.
Hang on, let me put that.
It'd be funnier if he just walked out and he's like, they didn't have any books on hats or hairdos. It's pretty boring.
It's fucking garbage in here. Honestly, we should just burn the whole house down.
There you go. Now you can kind of see. That looks like there's a little room in there.
Oh, to the south?
Yeah, to his south. No one else sees it because no one else in there.
What would he do? He'd probably go back and get the group. Hey, so there was a hidden book. I don't know why I'm suddenly from Brooklyn, but there's a hidden bookcase. There's a hidden room behind the bookcase in here.
Hey, yo, so.
Hey, bada bing! A hidden bookcase.
I'm walking here.
Really, a hidden? I haven't seen one of those since my last home. I'm gonna run in and take a look.
All right, well, I'm going in. You all can follow me if you want to.
Where's he going?
So it's optional. Okay, I'll keep checking out this. Sounds really cool.
As you get back there, the door is closed.
I'm gonna pull on that book again.
Yeah, it slides back open.
It was a one-time thing. You lost
You
your
ruined the magic.
It was the panic room, man.
Somebody's actually in there.
We found the mom and dad. They're alive. They're in the panic room.
They just left their kids outside to fend for themselves.
I'm gonna go give the kids their rat.
Yeah, that was almost coffee all over the desk.
You're going back outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the kids their little dog.
I'm gonna go down with her since she's going to see the kids.
Y'all are going down to the kids. Who's going in the little room, or is anybody going in there?
Max is going in.
I'm waiting for Max to go in.
Go in, Max.
I mean, if
Max
you guys
goes in.
Jump in, jump back out. Jump in, jump back out.
I gesture for Scab to stay with Lauren.
What,
Are you guys going downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
We're bringing the kids their rat.
Oh, this looks like a skeleton. All right, well, this bodes well.
Lauren?
Yes, Reggie.
They're doing something kind of dangerous over here.
It's a library. How dangerous could it be?
It's a hidden room. I've been in.
It's probably the owner's pervert section.
When he asks how dangerous could it be here, we found a skeleton!
They found a skeleton.
There's skeletons in the walls of every building. Come on.
We all have a skeleton inside us, so they're not that bad, whatever.
Oh no, too spoopy for me.
Okay. So, are you just standing out there, Scott? Or are you going in?
After a couple seconds pass and nothing like insane happens, he'll walk in and begin to investigate how the skeleton died.
I'm gonna get eviscerated by a skeleton.
Okay.
And Sock's gonna watch.
So
I'm very begrudgingly coming in.
Okay, as you're walking up, this is about 30 seconds later, you see the door starting to, like, slide back into place. Or Reggie.
Oh shit,
we should probably jam that. We don't know how to get out.
Yeah, it's not like it's forceful, like, it's just the mechanism's resetting, so you managed to push it back open, shove a book underneath the corner of it or something. Not a big deal. You're looking through here, there's several...
a wider book?
Heck no, the skeleton seems to have died via a lack of internal organs. So there's a couple bookshelves in here. They're packed with different tomes. As you're looking through those, Sock, several are describing some sort of fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals. Some cult you've never heard of. There's also heavy
he
wooden...
rubs his temples in frustration. It's like, I spent my life trying to get away from this shit, and here I am.
Here you are. There's a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet that stands against the south wall. Its lid is half closed, and sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. So it's like kind of half in, half out.
It's stuck in the chest.
Well, it looks like it opened it and like maybe the top fell over on it.
I will investigate the skeleton. Did it like starve to death in here, or does it look like the bones are straight fractured?
As you're messing around, you lift up the lid of the chest and you see that there's a dart sticking in the chest of the skeleton. And it appears to be clutching, in its left hand, it appears to be clutching some sort of rolled up parchment.
Suicide note.
I'm gonna investigate the room for traps real quick. I'm gonna take a look around and see where this dart might have come from.
Inside the chest, it's easily, you see the mechanism where it was fired.
And it was just the one dart.
Yep.
There's not another one in there.
No, as you lifted, it would have shot another. No, that was it. There's also several other items in the bottom of the chest.
What are the items?
As you look through there are 3 other rolled up parchments. No, I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5 parchments. And I think that's it.
Only 5?
Yeah, there's 5 other rolled up pieces of paper, not including the one in his hand.
Maxilius, you may want to avert your eyes for just a moment.
Scott begins
Why?
Sometimes parchments like these can have certain... Well, let's say they can hurt your eyes a little bit.
You gonna be okay? You're not gonna hurt your eyes?
I feel like I've grown blind to a lot of this. And I'm going to start unrolling the parchment that's in the skeleton's hand, followed by the others.
Well, okay. And he like turns his back to it.
I'm back at the doorway.
So how are you, Reggie?
I'm busy cramming a crowbar, because I have one, into the mechanism that's keeping the library sneaky door open to make sure that we still have a way out.
Yeah, not a problem. So are you averting your eyes, or what's going on?
Yeah, he turned his back to the chest.
What are you doing, Sock?
I'm unrolling the one in the skeleton's hand first.
So you get the one in the skeleton's hand. Let me move somebody out of the way from my pin there.
It explodes.
So scroll the fireball that casts when you unravel it.
It was his insurance
policy. Well, at least I wasn't looking at it.
Hang on, I didn't. This one.
You were cool when you died. You were looking away from the explosion.
Did that pop up an image for you?
No.
It didn't? Why did it not share that with you?
It's stingy.
Share. I don't want to share with everybody. I'm trying to share with you.
Everybody else, close our eyes.
Why is that not sharing? I dropped it on you. Let me try dropping it up here. Did that do anything?
Yes.
You'll know because he'll say, "Oh my god."
While he's doing that, Cleo and Moose, you take the animal outside. As you go through, Cleo, at 6 in your mind again, you turn and look. The windows are boarded up on the outside of the house. But when you were in the hunter's den, you could see outside.
Oh.
So that seems odd to you.
It's very appropriate that I would unroll this scroll, isn't it? The only person who would recognize this name.
Possibly, but like this goes into the where I was telling Nick before we started. I want to get his reaction.
I fold this one up and put it in my coat pocket, and I start with and then I immediately move to the other parchments.
Let me do Cleo and them real quick. You go to the kids. They're in there. As you come in, they startle. They're scared. And did you take care of the monster?
I just kind of kneel down. Is this yours? I hold out the little dog.
They smile and pet it like, "Oh, this is sweet. Where did this come from? It's not ours, but he's cute."
It's not yours?
We don't have a dog.
I look up to Moose, kind of confused.
What?
Get the hell out of there.
What is your family crest? The windmill looking.
Yeah, that's a symbol of our family.
So this rat does not belong to you.
We don't have any pets.
Where did you say the monster was?
We could hear it coming like below the house, like in the basement or something.
We can't find the basement.
We were never allowed to go there, so I don't know where it is either. But it sounds like it's coming below the floorboards.
Moose doesn't really have anything else to say at this point.
I'm gonna set the dog down and just kind of see where it goes.
It just kind of sits there. I mean, the kids play with it for a minute, and it just seemed like a normal dog.
When you blink one time, one of the kids disappears.
This is confusing.
I think we should continue searching. To the children, you two stay here and remember to keep quiet until we return.
They snot at you.
And then I'm gonna wait. I have something I want to say to Cleo, but I'm gonna wait until we're about to get back into the house.
Yeah, no problem. The kids like go hide behind something else that was in the work shed.
I feel weird leaving them with the dog that is not theirs.
The dog's following you as you leave.
Okay, sure.
Leo, I understand that you like creatures as pets, but that, and I point down at the rat That is not a true pet. And that's it. That's all I have to say. And I walk back into the house.
People find comfort in animals. This one does not comfort me.
Would you like me to kill it?
There's no need for that.
Oh, it would be no trouble at all. And I heft my great axe.
You gonna kill the dog?
I mean, I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Cleo really wants to stop me or not.
Why would you kill someone's pet? Even if it is not theirs, it has a collar.
Something very strange is happening here.
Clearly.
All right. The rat lives for now.
I'll pick up the rat again.
Don't let it out of your sight.
Face. You kind of have to come on, dude, stop. He just keeps wanting to lick your face and just beating the side of your ribs with its tail.
All right. And Moose will go back inside, and he's gonna re-look at everything. He's gonna re-inspect everything as he walks through the entry hall, through the main the foyer, up the stairs.
It's all the same.
Is all the weird, all that weird shit that was carved in, including the faces and stuff. Is that all still there?
If you mean at first glance, it doesn't look it, but as you look closely at the carvings, yeah, you see them.
Actually, I'm gonna look down. I'm on the first floor. I'm gonna look down at the floor.
Just
said
nice wooden floor.
They said it was scratching from below, didn't they?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Cleo was looking at the dog, but he looks up at you. Did you say something?
Yes. I asked if you heard correctly that they said it sounded like it was coming from below the floor.
Yes. You can try to listen, but I can't help too much with that.
I'm gonna lay down on the floor. This just massive hulking human is gonna lay down on the floor and press his ear against the ground, and he's gonna really try and listen.
You don't hear anything except that if Cleo makes any movements on the floor, you can hear that, but nothing else.
Let's return to the others and finish searching the rest of the house.
Moose, listen like a barbarian. Use your axe.
Moose, wait. Stand here for a moment. I'm going to put him in front of one of the windows.
All right, I stand in front of one of the windows.
I'm going to go jog back outside and stand in front of the window.
Okay, it's boarded up.
Do I see?
No, you're just looking outside. It's just dark and foggy.
After a minute, I'll come back in.
Okay. What was the point of that?
Did you not see me outside?
No. Were you standing in front of this window?
He kind of nods.
Now that you're pointing it out, you're not that stupid. You see, you were looking outside, but it was boarded up when you came in.
My eyes narrow.
Is that where we saw the whatever standing in the window or something?
You didn't see anything standing in a window. It was all boarded up from outside.
Okay.
Let's go get the others.
Okay. During this time, and I was wrong. There wasn't 5 pieces of parchment. One of them was a book. It's just a black leather-bound book, no writing, and all the pages are blank on that. Are you looking through the other parchments?
Hey, everybody, there's an entire book here about garlic. Like, just garlic.
Yes, I am looking through the other parchments. More frantically than I was before.
You hear Reggie explain something about garlic.
That's very enticing, Reginald. We'll have to try out those garlic recipes sometime.
Like, there's like 300 in here. You just hear the sound of fluttering pages in the background.
Shoot for 301.
The first one is actually there's 3 of them you look at. I'm putting them in your backpack.
Okay.
They have arcane markings. No, you can read them.
Sokolam has a moment where he slowly closes his eyes, and the words from Moose actually echo in his head, where he said, "Once an Inquisitor, always an Inquisitor." And he has a mental chuckle to himself, and I was like, as he thinks, "I wasn't expecting that to be so true so soon again, I suppose." But there truly are dark forces at work here, which means I'll have to put my Inquisitor cap back on.
And I put the other piece of parchment in your backpack as well. It's the very bottom one.
Okay.
Max, he's putting on a hat.
I don't think it is a literal hat.
Good, everyone should have a hat.
He's putting on a metaphorical hat.
If you open up the shield for that last one I put in there, it gives you some more information on what's on it.
Is it those scrolls?
Well, there's 3 scrolls and then another legal document.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
no, it's worse than werewolves. Lawyers.
Put them in your back, not in the backpack, but in your inventory.
Okay, got it. And I'll stand back up after I get done searching all that and say, I believe there may be a hidden room in the bottom floor of this building. We should try to investigate.
Do you want the book also, or are you going to leave it?
I'll take the book.
Okay, so it's just a blank book.
Gotta cover it with the lemon juice and heat it up.
I don't want to say too much, Bradley, but you say it's a blank book, and I open it up in my sheet, and it says cost 25 GP, and I'm like, I don't think this is just a blank book.
That's just because that's the default of the thing. It's, okay. In all honesty, it's a blank book. There's nothing to it.
All right, I got you. I was just like, 25 GP.
25 GP.
It's very well crafted. It's a leather bound.
The paper is very nice.
That's very nice paper. It's leather bound. It's hand stitched. What's Reggie taking?
Well, you tell me. I'm doing my best.
Whatever you want with that roll, pretty much.
Oh, I'm secreting away the book about recipes with garlic. I like garlic.
Lead the way out, gentlemen. I'll follow right behind you.
Oh, we can leave! Yes, definitely.
As they exit for a second, Sock will turn around, look at that skeleton, and pick the leather armor off of it.
Was it DC 23? What the shit?
Well, Brandon set the DC with his roll, so you don't notice him doing anything.
Oh! Damn!
Yeah, I'm gonna loot that leather armor though, because as much as Sock just wanted to go around preaching the good word, it would appear that the powers beyond have a larger purpose for him now.
Okay, it's nothing special about it, just leather armor.
Okay.
You can't wear it though. I mean, you can, but you'll get penalties.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot I don't have any armor stuff. Never mind. And I'll make my way back down to the first floor.
All right.
As you're coming out, the Cleo and Moose are coming back up the stairs.
Oh, hello.
The rat wasn't theirs.
The what?
I held up the dog.
Why do you... What?
There's something very wrong with this house.
I agree.
Where'd that
astute
come
senses
from?
once again.
You just said it wasn't theirs.
Found it.
But it's in their house, but it
wasn't theirs.
And you're still carrying it.
I hand it to Reggie.
No!
She holds it out, it just like licks your face.
Oh, hold on. I need an insight check.
His name is Sparky.
If you take it back to camp with you, you can have it for supper.
What are you trying to insight?
Is this dog evil?
No, he's a very friendly little dog. He's just wanting to lick you.
Is my skin burning?
No, it's a bit wet now.
Are you gonna be okay, Reggie? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Do you not like dogs?
I love dogs. I love dogs, but you just found a creature in this house that they live in that they said is not theirs, and they were complaining about a monster in their house. So, 1 + 1 = fuck you.
I'm not sure your math quite adds up in a normal way.
You think this is the monster?
I don't know. But if it's not their creature, then where the hell did it come from? Where did you find it?
I feel like they would have said it was the monster when you showed them the dog. Like, they seemed pretty okay with it. Not that I would know.
They were petting it and playing with it. It was licking them.
Well, okay, so let's follow the process backwards. This is a symptom of a problem. If there's a creature in their house that they're not familiar with, why is there a creature in their house that they're not familiar with? They complained about some kind of monster in the basement. We are not in their basement.
Complaining right now.
It's entirely possible, Reginald, that we simply don't have the clues to find the answer that you're looking for.
I think I think, in all due respect, Reginald, he's right. We don't have enough information. I think we need to finish investigating.
Speaking of, I have reason to believe there may be something of a basement that has a... Unfortunately, I found a letter addressed to the owner of the house, and it mentions a torture dungeon.
And
He
how does
fucking what?
How does one access this torture dungeon?
I don't know quite yet. I'm suspecting, since we found a secret library already, we may as well go downstairs again and lift every rug and investigate every square inch, stomping floorboards if necessary.
I heft my great axe and I smile. That might be the best idea I've heard all night.
Remarkable senses you still have, friend.
Well, do we want to go up the stairs to check out what's up there first? Or...
Who was this owner of the house?
Are you looking for a name? Like, I don't know what information you want to get out of that.
Let's see. Bradley, ask him to read the letter to
Nick,
you.
You're supposed to roleplay it. What? You need you to read
What
that
do you
out
mean
loud
role
for
play it?
Nick.
Why would Moose give a shit?
Oh, I need you to hear it so I can get your reaction.
But Moose wouldn't care. I can't role play that.
Then you don't get to carry it.
Yep, I don't get to. You know what? Forget I even said anything, Socks.
Forgotten.
Did anybody check the upstairs?
Oh, that's what I was just suggesting.
Maybe there will be another rat.
I really hope there's not another rat.
All right, let's.
Sorry, I was muted. I'll go check the upstairs.
You know what? I'll
Reggie.
we need to use the buddy system. I'll go with you, Reggie.
I will go back to the first floor and begin searching for this torture dungeon.
I will as well.
I'll give a very awkwardly, visible nod to Max.
I'm just gonna stand at the bottom of the stairs going upstairs.
Okay, who's going downstairs?
I'm putting myself on the stairs going down. It's Moose.
I'll go downstairs as well.
Moose.
Yeah.
Okay, so Moose, Sokolam, and Cleo at least are going downstairs.
I'm saying I'm standing in their way from going upstairs.
What? Oh.
All right. I pull up this rug.
Wait. What? Oren? Can I, just kind of edge, you're right in the middle.
Go on. We're gonna go downstairs with everybody else.
I'm gonna follow behind Cleo because this bear rug looks suspicious. I don't trust it.
But why don't you want us to go upstairs?
Hang on.
What's
let me
wrong with
get
going
this
upstairs?
Second story thing done first.
We can go upstairs after we investigate the first floor.
We're missing some vital information. What about finding more pieces of data about the family?
What is it with your characters and cursed knowledge?
I think he's afraid of everything.
You know, he could have the dungeon on the third floor. Everyone expects it to be in the basement, but it could be on the third floor.
That's
The
where you
donjon
least expect it.
used to be in a tower. I would point that out.
Well, it sounds like...
Listen, everything in this house has been fucky so far. I don't know why you're preventing us from going to the third floor.
Because everybody else went down to the first floor.
Well,
And
why
I'm not
aren't you
gonna-
following them?
Because I'm not letting you two rats make off with every fucking shiny item in the house.
I don't even have a shiny item.
You literally handed me the sword.
I handed it to you because I wanted you to protect us.
Yeah.
Yeah, point of order, he wasn't really stealing it. He gave it to you.
And now
That's a really bad thievery tactic, if I do say so myself.
Now you guys are gonna go upstairs and grab every other shiny item left in the house and skedaddle while we're in the basement dealing with a monster.
You know, I'm not sure I appreciate your...
Well, while you deal with the monster...
You know, I thought somebody with hair as nice as yours, Max, would be better than this.
And Max immediately reaches up to see if his hat's still there. Well, no response for the DM. I'm going to assume my hat is still there.
Yes, it's still there.
Oren, listen.
What about the secondary hat? The top hat on top of the hat?
You knock the top hat off as you go to check.
Ah, shit! It tumbles
Oren?
down the stairs, and Max immediately goes after the top hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oren, I've heard from multiple people in the original caravan that you were a very respectable knight. Very, very, you stuck to your duties, you cared for the people around you. I gave you an item to make sure that everybody's protected, I'd really love for you to, go downstairs and use it. While I just check for any, weird shit upstairs, make sure we don't have somebody coming down on us.
How about we both go downstairs and we deal with whatever happens?
What if I find a more shiny sword upstairs?
I'm going to shove the sword that you gave me back into your hand.
Can't use this.
I thought you were going to say into his guts.
No.
Me too.
I'm going to draw the greatsword off my back. It looks really fucked. It's got nicks in it. It looks like it's been used a lot.
I think I see someone's teeth in it.
Yeah, those are mine. Those are my teeth, he says.
All right. This one's for monsters.
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of grab your arm and start heading downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
So you are all going
We'll go
downstairs. Or, Max, what are you doing while he's doing this?
He was chasing the hat.
Max is gonna go hide in the kitchen.
Okay, let me put everybody. Are you going downstairs with him, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm in his arm. Max and I were having a chicken off, and I failed.
I mean, I would have stuck in with you, but the top hat fell down the stairs, and some things are more important, you know?
Okay, y'all are all downstairs. What were you doing, Sock?
I'm pulling up this bear rug.
Yeah, we're checking for trapdoors in this room.
You're moving stuff around. There's nothing under the rugs. The floor, you knock on the wood, it all sounds solid. The animals are stuffed.
I'm gonna check in the cabinets.
Which cabinet?
I'm
Small one first.
Small one is the north one. It's wider, but it's shorter, so it's...
Oh, I'll check the big one first then, because I'm next to it.
Okay, it is locked.
Alright, I'll check the north one then.
It is unlocked. You open it up, there's a small box inside of it. And looks like an assortment of wine glasses also.
As I come down the stairs, I'm going to be like, did that note have anything, a hint? Other than
my elbow.
You shut up. You go downstairs.
Ah! I just fall down the last 3 steps.
Bradley, I have a question. Can my class ritual cast?
Every spell can be done as a ritual. It just takes 10 minutes per spell level.
Okay.
I have rules for that. If you do as a ritual, it drops the DC to 10 plus spell level. And for every other witch that you have helping you, increases you get a +1 to your roll up to +5.
Okay.
And it also halves the time of casting. So one extra person would make a 10-minute cast, a 5-minute, etc. So a 3rd level spell with one extra person would take 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Does the note say or have an inkling of where this extra room's supposed to be? Or did it just say in my torture room off the first floor? Scott?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there anything on the note about where the room might have been? Or is it just say there's another room thing on the note about
It just implies that there is a torture dungeon.
or is it just gotcha say there's another room?
Where do our character sheets show passive perception?
Oh.
On the main.
It should be above senses. Or let me see how it's worded. If you look on your main tab, above says senses, it's right beside your strength save.
Oh, that's our passive?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dick around with the fireplace.
You see the spot where the sword was sitting is empty. Fire's going in it, and black marble.
Are there windows to the left and the right of the fireplace?
No.
Did anyone find a key?
Key?
A key, you say? I might have something to that effect.
I look over to Orem. Did he say yes?
Kind of.
Just take a step back. Gesture inwards.
Like, more or less.
See, now we have an interesting situation here. I have something that you want, and you have something that I want.
He's just staring at you and like nodding.
I will hand over the key if I get to go to the 3rd floor. He's staring at Orin.
Yeah, no, he's still nodding. He has no idea what you're saying, but he's nodding.
I'd like to try to just tear
Get
this.
another room.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
So Reggie, while Oren's looking at the fireplace, were you trying to skedaddle?
No, I was looking at my stats to see if I could notice anything about the room that I was in.
Nothing sticks out. Nothing that you haven't already discovered.
Bonus action dash up the stairs.
But the dog's in your way. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Don't know. What's the dog doing? He's just sitting there.
I told her to follow Oren around.
All right, fine. I'll use the damn key. Where's the key go?
So she just nodded until you just.
He's just nodding. He's nodding.
It goes in the.
Oh, yeah, no, I walk you over to this cabinet here.
All right. I will attempt to use the key.
This is not the key for this cabinet.
Yeah, this isn't the key for this cabinet.
Where'd you find that?
Desk upstairs.
Wait, so if I was here...
Now, are
I'm
you
gonna go
using
out
your bonus action to
And
dash, or are you
if-
doing like trying to stealth away? Is it just a take my movement action to dash, bonus action to dash?
I'm gonna go outside and actually ask the children. When your mother and father said they were going to the basement, where exactly did they go? I know you said you hadn't been there, but were they downstairs, upstairs?
We always had to go to our room.
Well, you children are useless. I don't say that.
Where is their room?
That's what Mommy and Daddy always said.
floor is there room on? It's that tiny one. They would make their kids sleep in the super shitty room. Scott,
What was the question?
are you gonna ask him where their room is?
Oh, it's on. I think we've been in it. It's on the second floor. There were 2 beds.
Yeah, that was servants' quarters.
Yeah.
Oh, where are your beds, children? Where did you sleep?
Stairs.
I'm sorry. All you said was
Just said
stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, upstairs.
Slept on the stairs.
Okay. Well, I suppose we have to go to the 3rd floor. Look for more clues.
So, Cleo, were you doing anything with the wine glasses or the small box inside there? And are y'all leaving the one cabinet since the key doesn't work, just leaving it alone?
How thick is this cabinet? How heavy does this cabinet look?
It's a nice oak cabinet. I mean, everything in here, you're looking, this is probably a decently wealthy family. They're not like opulently rich, but merchant class at least.
Moose, how much do you want to bet that you can't open that cabinet?
I'll tell you what. I'll bet nothing, and instead you can give me your money.
Are you gonna
go Reggie, are you gonna light a torch?
Which cabinet? This one, the one that you're at down there.
Oh, hang on. So I'm usually you've got 2 rogues in the party. No one's picking locks.
Yeah, rogues. What's up with this?
Which cabinet?
I wasn't in the room when there was a cabinet being.
Well, hold the fucking phone here. I was literally not 5 seconds ago berated for stealing, for pilfering, and now when it's convenient for you, it's all, why aren't you picking the lock, rogue?
Who said we were gonna steal anything? We just want it open. What does opening a lock have to do with stealing anything?
We're gonna open it up, see its valuables, and be like, we're definitely stealing it.
You probably don't want to be standing there, Max.
Unless he's gonna open it. Max, you gonna open it?
I'll give it a shot, I guess. I'm just really getting a lot of mixed messages here.
Okay, while you're doing that, Reggie, you run up the stairs. You start going up to the 3rd floor, and there's no lights up there. It's dark.
Yeah, I have plenty of torches in my back, so I pull one out and light it. Bumbly, because it's dark.
I'm just on standby.
As you start going up, you start noticing there's wear on the stairs. Carpets, as you get closer, is torn and worn. There are cobwebs everywhere. You see places where there's oil lamps, but there's nothing lit. Very dusty balcony. You do notice as you climb up, across the room, there is a set of black plate armor just standing against the wall, draped in cobwebs.
I'll do an intense scan. I'll move up like here, I guess.
Yeah, you can tell this looks the wood of the floor very faded, dried out. So it's like this house looks very old now compared to what you were just in. It's like a drastic change. You hear a little skittering, like you look. There's spiders on the wall, not giant or anything, just spiders. You catch the glow from a rat's eye as it scurries under a door panel.
You know, I feel like I'm gonna take my chances with the crazy people downstairs. Honestly, yeah, whatever it takes to get back downstairs. I don't think I can do it in one turn or anything, but
that's fine. You're not gonna search around up there?
No, I'm gonna go downstairs and start to tell the story about the weird third floor that doesn't match the rest of the house.
So as he's doing that, give me a... Are you picking the lock on that?
Yes, sir.
Give me a check, sir. I believe I had the thieves' picks on your character sheet.
You get thieves'
no,
picks?
I did not. I assume you are proficient in them?
Yes. You're back.
There you go, sir. It's at the bottom of your sheet.
Yep. Into the tower you go.
You're turning, you hear click, you feel the tumbler move, click, and then you almost bend one of your pins, and it's like, shit. Like you almost had it, but just couldn't quite get it.
Just break the fucking cabinet open. We have a crowbar, right?
It's currently wedged in the library secret door.
God damn it.
Wait, no, we got out.
Yeah, but you didn't say you took your stuff. You just said you wedged it open with a crowbar.
Dotting my I's and crossing my T's. Okay.
All right, Moose, get in here. We tried it the nice way. You can have your fun.
Thank you. And I'm going to smash it open. Is it a padlock that's on it, or is it a lock built in?
It's like built into it. It's just like, it's a very nice carved oak chest, and it's just got built in around the lock itself. There's like vines and leaves.
Okay. Then I'm going to just attempt to, with my great axe, smash it open.
Okay. Reggie, as you come in looking for everybody, you see Moose about to like lay into this cabinet.
Our first opponent.
It's a mimic.
I just didn't know if Reggie wanted a chance at it or not.
I don't actually have thieves' tools. As far as
you didn't pick that stuff?
Uh-oh.
I'm looking, but based on my background and my starter kit, I don't see them.
I mean, if you don't want to have them, that's fine. I would assume that's standard rogue gear.
I would assume too, which is why I'm confused.
Yeah, I'll put the skill on your abilities or your skills page.
Okay.
So you see, Moose is winding up with a Babe Ruth swing coming in.
He's coming around the door. He kind of shoves past Oren with one message on his mind, and then he sees Moose winding up on it. And, hold on! Wait!
Still holding the axe above my head, ready to swing.
Wait!
I turned my head to look at you.
Wait. There could be something maybe really precious in there. And he holds up like a couple like skeleton keys. Give me a sec.
You may attempt.
Just one big man. That's all.
I'll wind back down.
Alright, so it's not on my actions. You just want
Do you let him know you've already attempted it, Max, or no?
No, let him try.
Max is like, I really fucked that up.
Oh, Max got really close.
Don't say
no,
that.
Reggie, it's a nice lock. You just can't quite figure it out.
It's
Max is you're listening. You don't hear him hit as many tumblers as you did.
He snickers to himself. He's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this one's got at least like 10 different. Oh, that's like the biggest lock I've ever felt. Wow. Yeah, I don't. Very well funded locksmith. Okay, I'm gonna back up really fast. Be like, go ahead, big man. Aim for the hinges. Ignore the lock. Hit the wood.
All right, I wind up and I swing.
Just give me a roll just to see how on target and how good this is.
An attack roll, or
yeah, just drop you an attack roll just to see how well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. You just line up, bust it right open. Roll me percentile dice.
All of the interior is demolished.
No, comes open, and inside. Where's my stuff? There is
a body.
No, there is a light crossbow, a light crossbow, a heavy crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 3 quivers of bolts.
They got a crossbow collection.
The weapons of cowards. I should have known.
Hey,
and I
or
leave.
Hunters.
What are you gonna go fight a deer with a sword?
I'm grabbing that hand crossbow. Well, yeah,
no,
that hand crossbow.
I would use a javelin.
You're Max. You're taking the hand crossbow.
Yes.
What does heavy require?
I was going to ask, is there a difference between light and heavy crossbow?
Like, I've got a light crossbow right now.
I think it's simple ranged, and the other one might be martial.
Yes, light is simple ranged, heavy is martial ranged.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
I think I can use that.
I also have proficiency with hand crossbows and not with heavy crossbows.
Wait, martial is martial weapons?
A hand crossbow is a martial weapon, yes.
You said heavy crossbow? Damn, and I just said it was a coward's weapon. Damn it. Screwed myself out of that one.
I'll take the heavy crossbow.
Isn't it stealing?
Stick with my coward's weapon.
Hang on.
Absolutely not.
Heavy crossbow.
And when I use it to kill the monster in the house, I'll leave it behind.
I will.
He misses the bolt.
Don't you already have one? Let me look.
I have a light.
It shows you've got a quiver with 20 bolts already.
I have a light crossbow.
Oh, okay, it's a light. Yeah, okay. Well, there's your heavy. Anyone taking the light?
I've already got one.
Okay. Oh, what about the other 2 quivers of bolts?
I'll take a quiver. Gives me another 20 ammo.
Just a second. There's Max's. Reggie, you're taking them. What about the other quiver? Anybody taking that?
With the hand crossbow, do you just use regular crossbow bolts, or does it use anything in particular?
Well, I mean, they're going to be smaller, but for mechanic-wise in the book, there's not a difference between hand crossbow bolts, and the damage is technically done by the weapon. The bolts are just the ammunition.
It just becomes martial because it's suddenly a smaller but very strong tool.
Yes. Well, did Hasaka come and bothered us about what the kids told him?
Yeah, I feel like I did that minutes ago, and now I've been watching you guys fucking have a losing fight with a cabinet for 20 minutes.
Hey, that's D&D.
As you're checking them out, the bolts, if anybody, like, hey, you're going to check it out to load one, just looking at them, all of them are that same polished mirror-like surface on all the bolts.
Is it the same as with the sword? Like the same,
same
like
as the
mirror
sword, same
finish?
with the spears that are upstairs.
Yeah.
What are you investigating?
Are these silvered?
Yep. Or do we figure out why they're so shiny? Nicely polished.
Holy shit. Everybody?
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna throw the sword back to Oren.
Just like throw a sword at him?
You kill him.
Okay. Heft it from the hilt, so I'm throwing the handle toward him. Like, hey, buddy, take this. Not like, stab. Come on.
Bludgeon him to death with the hilt. He dies.
Yay. Oh, GrimDark, I love you.
What's going on there, Reggie?
Look closer. These are all silver weapons. Silver bolts, silver swords, silver spears upstairs. They shine like crazy. Wolves in the room. Bear rug.
What are you trying to say, Reggie?
1 + 1 equals...
So do you think that dog's involved?
From what he's saying, you're like, these are children's tales.
Can Moose and Sock hear this conversation out in the main hall?
I would assume so. It's quiet home. The only thing you hear other than their conversation is the crackling of the fireplace.
I'm gonna just kind of like look at Sock to see what his reaction is to hearing this theory.
He shakes his head no a little bit and kind of just like closes his eyes like he's a moron.
Moose will just nod silently.
Listen, Reggie, if it'll make you feel better, I will take the sword. We will continue throughout the house.
Up on the second floor, all the suits of armor had wolf heads. Yeah?
Maybe it's a deal with like a family thing. Short of seeing a literal wolf man, we're going to have a hard time convincing other people that there's a specific reason for this.
Look, I used to work in antiquities at the Edarin Academy. I've read plenty of tablets that talked about real wolf creatures, and you got the silver to kill the wolf creatures or the animal creatures that used to be men and turned into animals. Everything in this house seems to be silvered, and look, like I just start pointing around the room at the wolves and the bear that I'm standing on.
People love to write these things on the walls and on the ruins and in the caves. I've seen it myself, but I've never seen these creatures that they talk about.
Well, I mean, maybe that one's stuffed. Like, that was a dude that became a wolf and then got killed by one of the spears that was upstairs, or the sword that I just handed back to you. I don't know, but wow, is it a coincidence, That's a really big coincidence.
Are you coming upstairs, Reggie?
Oh, upstairs? Yes, of course.
All right.
I need to, real quick, I need to take the dogs out and grab some Aleve my next killing me. I'll be right back.
Dogs?
What is Reginald's experience with the supernatural?
Wow, that's a really awesome meta question.
Yeah, that's like, you seem to know more than you're letting on, and I directly asked you earlier in character, and you gave me a non-answer.
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone in this group actually trust anyone else in the group?
I trust Mountain Man.
Is it just like Orin and Cleo?
I feel like Sock trusts most of y'all just fine. He's been, I don't want to sound too meta, but he's been through so much trash that anything you guys can do is just gonna be like, yep, that's about right.
So you don't trust us so much as you're resigned to the fact that we're gonna do something stupid.
We are all resigned to the winds of fate. There's nothing we can do about it. Clearly, fate wants me to be a fucking inquisitor, and all I want to do is speak a good word.
I only trust a man as far as I can throw him.
Which is really far.
Yeah, we've been through this, dude, which is super far.
I pick up Sock and I throw him. That's how much I trust you.
I trust him so much.
I throw him out the fucking house.
Look how much farther I'm still trusting him.
I throw him into low Earth orbit.
Wow.
I trust Max, maybe 4 feet. Sock, maybe 6.
Yeah, Reginald Maxilius, not doing yourselves any favors on the trust front.
I'm very throwable.
I pick you up and then I just drop you at my feet.
Aw.
Do me next.
No, this is what I do. I lift you up over my head and then I drop you behind me. Reginald, I don't trust you very much. Actually, I negatively trust you.
I landed on my pride.
It's very small. I mean, I've actually, I don't want to sound like Sherlock Holmes here, but I've kind of put a lot of the clues together already. I have a picture of what's going on here. It is not a complete one, but I feel like it's probably more complete than everybody else's.
I'm back.
You would be correct. Speaking for Moose, at least.
I already know which clue you got from me, and it's not going to tell you anything.
No, I'm in this house.
Oh, that question. Well,
yeah. I have a somewhat complete idea of what's going on here.
I'm back if nobody heard me.
Do you care to share with the class?
No, I don't care.
Scott just wanted to tell everybody he was smarter than everybody else.
Well,
I mean, he's playing a former Inquisitor.
Yeah, I think I'm playing it right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm a former Inquisitor that doesn't want to be Inquisitor, but clearly the winds of fate are demanding I still be an Inquisitor. I just want to be a humble preacher man.
Okay, so I think we left off with Reggie's impassioned plea to Orin to keep the sword, and everything's fucked up in this house, but I will follow upstairs to the 3rd floor.
So Orin and Reggie are going upstairs?
Yep. I'm going upstairs too. We're going to the 3rd floor. It's the only
Everybody
place
goes
left.
to the 3rd floor.
Whee!
I follow. Like you hear, you hear like all these footsteps on the wood, like thump, 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 and then you just hear like, like thunderous. I don't really know what to describe.
A very big, large person coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
Thump,
Large and in charge.
Thump.
Yeah, we're going up to the third floor, right?
Yeah, pretty sure we went further.
Okay, you're going to the second or the third floor?
Third floor.
I thought Oren said second.
No, we're going to the third floor.
Okay, hang on. What's your marching order?
I would like to be in second place. I literally started and almost said in the front like Proximo. I've been doing that for so long. That's been my default.
Except Proximo's already retired.
Well, I think Moose is probably bringing up the rear.
Okay, who's next after Sog?
Well, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Who's after Sog?
Is anybody trying to go first?
I said
Oren's first.
Oh, okay.
I guess Max will go after Sock.
I'm being shoved ahead of Moose.
Stay backish.
Leo's dancing with Scab.
Yes.
I just take up so much space. I'm like, I'm just gonna block people. People need to go in front of me.
Is that how y'all want it?
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, decrep.
It looks good to me.
Yeah, as y'all come up here, it's definitely the house. It doesn't fit. The aging on this is probably hundreds of years of wear. Cobwebs everywhere. Unkept. Floorboards are warped. There's a black suit of armor, plate armor standing against the wall, covered in cobwebs. There's oil lamps here, but they're not lit. There's still the same nice carvings on the wall, though. Woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. From looking at the others, you scrutinize it a little bit more, and you can see that there's tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms busting up from the ground. Lauren, you can see there's a set of double doors to your east and a single door to your west.
Well,
hang on. Sock, when you get right there, I need you to roll initiative, sir. You are lucky, sir. You react just a little bit before, but as you start to walk past that armor, you see like the cobwebs move, catch your moving out the corner of your eye as it starts to like raise its weapon up.
Okay.
What do you
do I have time to get out of the way? Just
you
step
have
backward.
initiative. Yeah, you have initiative
Okay.
on it. So just as you're walking, so you've taken like, what's that? 5, 10, you've taken 10 foot of movement.
Yep. I will just jump backwards.
Yeah, move wherever you got say 20 more foot of movement. Okay. You get out of the way. This thing steps forward. Everybody else, as soon as this starts coming off, then everybody else roll initiative after I get this done.
Did you fix the initiative thingy?
For it rolling each round, I think it's going to do that. I don't think I found a thing. I think that's something that's changed. Let me double check real quick.
Well, it has to be a plugin that you're using because Calsto.
I'm using all the stuff I've always used.
Yeah, but I mean, Calsto does the same thing, and his is random turn order.
Wait,
turn,
maybe
right?
I did find something because I think it may be on the request rolls. Let me look.
That could be it.
We'll see how it goes at the end of this. I think there's something I found in there that I adjusted. Hang on. So
half of us just rolled.
Hang on. Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to adjust your initiatives because y'all can go after this does. So I'm just going to. I'm just giving y'all an initiative so it goes after that. Got too many windows open. Hang on. Why is that not on the map? It steps forward and is going to swing at each of you.
No.
Oh shit! That was almost a 20. Oh, I don't know if all of you saw what I put in chat earlier. I'm going to add in a new variant rule to try. If you get hit with a critical hit, you can instead let your armor absorb that blow. You'll still take normal damage, but your AC will be of the armor will go down by 1. Until the point that it's destroyed and you've got to get new armor. If you don't have armor, sorry about your luck.
Only 3 of us rolled initiative. Like, I didn't see anything else pop.
And I've got you all fixed.
Oh. Okay.
And 1 there. Good thing you got that high armor class.
Who, me? Not sure what you're talking about.
What is your armor class?
19.
Missed by 1. What a bastard you are.
Well, I mean, I got fucking smoked by the bandit last time.
Ah, great.
Moose, you hear like the thud of this armor and swing. You hear Sock cry out, not in pain, but like that. Oh shit! Can't quite see as far down as you are on the stairs.
I guess I just have to hold my action to move forward once everybody in front of me is out of the way. Unless
we'll just do this. We'll just do it in order here. Max, you go first. We'll just do this because I put you all on the same initiative.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Max will. Yeah, if I move further to the left, he's gonna get a swing on me, isn't he?
He's kind of in between. You've got enough room if you want to try to get around him because he's on a half grid, so you're just out of.
All right, we'll go over here in that case. I'm gonna go ahead and use this fancy new hand crossbow I just picked up. with my silvery bolts.
Okay, let me adjust, because the bolts are silver, but you're going to have to change the hand crossbow. Let me put that in there. Silver. Okay. Now that is one because you've got to load, so it's an every other round shoot thing.
Right.
Okay, it should have it on there. I don't think it matters for this, but it's on there.
And we're going to be sneak attacking since there's someone within 5 feet of this man.
Correct.
I guess that would be for after the roll, but that's... Knowing how I roll...
That's something else I've been giving a strong debate to changing to go back to earlier versions of D&D on, is things like undead and constructs. They don't have vital organs, so no sneak attacks on and oozes. Because I've always wondered, like, how can you sneak attack a construct or an undead?
All right, well, it's not going to matter anyway because I rolled a 9.
That's Max. Go ahead and go Cleo since you're next in line there.
That's when he tells you a 9 hits.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I have never seen this before. I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, it just looks like there's some dude in armor attacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the joints because I'm guessing there's just a dude in there.
You're gonna have to move up the stairs a little bit. You don't have an angle from where you're at.
Gonna peek up here. Is this good?
Yeah. It's like you're just basically shooting at floor level.
Going for the ankles.
Get him.
If it had any.
I think I only get one attack.
Yeah, right now you do.
Yeah.
5th level will get your multiple attack. Unless you're using an offhand and it's light and you're using your bonus action.
I will command Scab to heal and just get behind me. Does she go on her own initiative or just mine?
She will, but right now you can go ahead and do hers.
Okay, yeah, so she'll just kind of post up behind me.
That will be Reggie. You're next.
Well, I'd like to hide as a bonus action.
He jumps down the stairs.
Okay. Just roll your stealth.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do that for the first time ever. Oh no, I'm really bad at
Excellent.
that.
It should have rolled automatically in the tower. I wonder why it didn't. I gotta check something.
Yeah.
He was just too unstealthy. Not even the roll could be hidden.
You don't know that you're not hiding well, but you think you are.
Reggie's hyperventilating. Like his knees are clacking together.
Remember my training. Remember my training.
He's trying to hide behind the extremely thin slats on the staircase.
Yeah, he's literally just like fucking Shaggy, just like shaking and.
I'm rolling across the stairs, shouting, "Parkour! Parkour!"
This thing has never been less surprised in its life.
Right, so
we're all staring right at you.
Moose is judging you.
Full movement. 5, 10. These are friends, so where can I guess I gotta land here, right?
Yep, you get about to right there. Unless you want to use your action to move as well.
Nope. I'm gonna stop right here because I've got a nice ranged weapon. I'm just gonna let loose with the light crossbow.
That's one you took from the thing, right?
I took it from the first fight.
Okay, so you're just using regular bolts, or are you using the silver ones?
I haven't equipped the silver ones yet.
Okay.
I got pulled up the stairs really fast.
This fight, I don't think it matters.
I missed a lot. Wow, I missed by 5+ on an 11? Ouch. Yep, I'm done.
Welcome to my world.
Oh wait, where's the combat tracker?
I got it.
It's already Moose.
All right. So with all my allies in the stairwell,
Hey, I moved out of the stairwell. Don't look at me.
5, 10, 15, like 20. And I'm within.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
Range.
You have to use action to get through everybody.
I'm gonna have. You're okay.
It's about 45 right there. So you still want to use the rest of it to get behind it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a charge attack or a charge action. Is there any way I could try to like body slam it?
No, because your action is going to have to be continued movement through everybody. So if you wanted to position up behind it or something, you could do that. You got enough. Since where you're at right there, you're about 45 movement. So,
what kind of weapon is this animated armor using again?
It looks like it is punching.
Oh, okay.
Just with its gauntlets.
It's throwing hands like Sock. Sock, it speaks your language.
All right.
Okay, so what's everybody's plan of action this round?
Reloading.
Kill it.
Did I not get to go?
Yeah, you hit it, remember?
No, I didn't.
Somebody who damaged it? I thought that was you.
I did.
My turn was between
then it's your
Scab
turn.
and Reggie.
Yeah, okay, then it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Now it's not my turn.
Now it's
What's
my
everybody's
turn.
course of
Join
action?
the club.
We got Max is reloading. Reggie, are you reloading or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and load up one of the new bolts.
Okay, Cleo, just shooting.
Going for the ankles again.
Okay, I'm assuming the beefy boys are just swinging.
Yeah, I think I may have actually skipped my turn again. I think it was supposed to start. I think it was supposed to start with me on the second turn, and
no, that was at the end of the round. So this was rerolled initiative.
Yep.
And
we
what
all
about
got
Sock?
the
Are you
Windows
casting
bong.
or what are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna try to. Damn, I don't know. That's tough because there's the only cantrip that is hidden that people wouldn't be able to be like, hey, he uses magic is Vicious Mockery.
Oh gosh, it's so hard to use magic in a system that doesn't like magic.
Well, he's just playing. Now, once y'all get used to it, y'all don't know he's a caster yet, so.
Well, that's the thing. They don't know I'm a caster yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away. I think I'm actually just gonna.
You also have those pieces of paper you found.
I sure do.
And that doesn't require any kind of roll. It's just the roll was made when it was created.
Hey Nick, you want to go complain about this later?
looks like he stepped AFK.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
One person I could. All right, never mind.
I could actually try to first level cast Bless. That's sort of hidden.
Sorry, what did I miss, Brandon?
Okay. I'm going to cast Bless on Moose, Maxilius, and Odrin.
Okay, so that's a first level spell, so DC 13 on your Arcana check.
Damn, that's high. All right. $25.
Yeah, so who are you putting it on?
The 3 people that I can see in front of me. I will.
Okay.
Is that? I'll have to put that in my spells.
Yeah, I've got. I think it's in effects. If you want, I can put that on them real quick.
Yeah, I'm searching for Bless right now too.
Who? Moose, Orin, and who?
I have them targeted. Can you see who I have targeted?
Okay. Yeah, if I target you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, you already got him. Okay, cool. And you'll see me. He will reach into his coat pocket, clutch something tightly, and whisper, "Winds of fate, guide our weapons, please."
Winds of fate. Lol, no.
Oh, hang on.
Well, that's what happens when they get
That's
a 1.
what you're going to do on your turn. I got to help myself.
That's fine, yeah.
Which is
right,
funny
it is a little
because they go before. Hang on, let me take this off real quick.
Oh, damn it. I do
you.
have Bless in my sheet now, though, so I can,
Okay.
when it comes down to it, I can do it again.
Okay, so Cleo, you're up first.
Is Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on Hunter's Mark.
I just have to put the marked on the creature. You've already got Hunter's Mark on you.
I do? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that can stay up constantly because it's an if-then condition, the IFT custom mark, so anything that contains the marked effect that you put on them will add the extra die. So if you change your target in the middle, you don't have to worry about that always being on.
Oh, nice. And does that... Okay, I can only use Hunter's Mark 4 times a day?
Yes, it's unless your wisdom goes up, then it will increase
Okay.
as well.
Cool. I just like take a kneecap out. I don't know.
I do a thing.
Orin.
And do a thing. It happens.
You just take a knee off. Oh.
That was my turn.
Wait, what was her hit? Oh, 19.
Yeah, so as she shoots, you hear that the metal, like the shrieking of it as it bends in, and that arrow just embeds into the knee plate.
Wait, its DC is 19?
No, 18.
But 13 said 5 or less.
5 plus.
5 plus, so 5 plus 13 would be 18. I guess it's just considering that. I don't know. I didn't write the thing.
Oh, okay. I misread it as 5 or more.
All right. I don't necessarily feel enraged by this, so. I think that's all that I'll be able to do this turn.
Yeah, you crunched down on it.
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
I put a big old dent in it.
Sock says his little prayer, and not that you feel like a tingle, but you don't really pay attention because you're in the heat of combat, but there's something just kind of like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit.
That's faith, baby.
Sock's just a good ASMR artist.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally double blessed him.
You know what? Triple bless. Why not?
God, it is a triple bless on the Mac.
I clicked it the first time and nothing happened for like 10 seconds. So I thought it was like I didn't click it right. So I did it again, and then they were both instant.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get them.
Whoops.
No problem. Okay. Any movement or anything?
Nope. I'm not giving this thing an opportunity to attack.
You're loading. Correct.
Yep, I am loading.
Scab gonna do anything?
Nope.
Armor. It's got 3 targets. We're starting 1, 2 Moose, 3, 4 Orin, 5, 6. So it swings around to punch you, Moose, because you just lit into it.
Oh yeah, I laid down the smack.
I mean, he's a barn door of a target.
Straight in the chest for 7 points of damage. Its second attack. As it does that, it keeps spinning and launches one straight at you, Sock. Hits you dead in the face for 7 points of damage. And you maintain concentration on your spell.
My faith is strong.
Reggie, you were reloading as well?
I was reloading a light crossbow, so does that take my full turn?
Yep, well that takes your action to load it. If you want to move to reposition, you can still do that.
Yeah, I'll take, as a bonus, I'll take the dodge action. So I can move, like, over here.
You're talking about dodging or disengaging?
Disengage, sorry. Okay. So I'm skittering around, but I'm lining up a shot.
Okay. Y'all are reloaded. What's everybody's course of action?
Shoot the fucker.
Smack him again.
Ranges are shooting, melee sitting. What about Sock?
I think we should try to talk it out now.
If it does actually get around to my turn and this thing still isn't destroyed, I'm gonna hit it with Chill Touch.
Okay, so you're gonna make that hand appear.
Sorry, Frostbite. My bad. Frostbite and Chill Touch, similar names.
That's got a visible component, correct?
Yes, it does. It causes a frozen mist to appear on stuff.
Okay. First up is Reggie.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take a shot. I've got... Where's my combat tracker? There it is. Target. And then... Wow. Okay, that's my turn.
Any movement or anything?
Nah, I'm about as far away as I want to be.
Cleo.
Why? I'd love to shoot it again.
You're just using a regular bow, correct?
Oh, longbow. Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, so what do you do with that last arrow?
I think the last arrow just takes the head off and it just falls over.
Yeah, as the head comes off of it, the arrow pierces it. You hear again the rending of that metal as the metallic head of that arrow pierces it, and then it sticks it to the wall.
Nice.
The rest of the armor crumples just straight down like the knee, as if the knees just buckled, falls straight down in a clatter, but the head is still just stuck to the wall right near where it was standing. Y'all are, of course, all swinging at it at the same time. Sock, you go to... Is it just an utterance, or do you have to touch it, or what for that?
It's actually a ranged spell.
Okay, so you go to whisper those words. Is it just kind of crumples it? Do you want it to continue going off on it, or kind of just like rein it back?
I'll rein it back. When he'll clutch his quote unquote holy symbol, which is actually a stylized. It's in his coat pocket on the inside. It is a symbol of Chaos Undivided, and it is perfectly polished. But it is not like the typical symbol of Chaos Undivided. It's more like the one that your profile picture in Discord is, Bradley.
Cool.
It's not jaggedy or anything like that. It's perfectly smoothed out because this is the vision of, like, for character building purposes, it's like the vision of chaos that Sock has.
Okay, I'd asked you this before and I don't remember the answer. Are you trying to pose as an acolyte of the Burning Eye to pass things off, or no?
It is. I'm simply a man of. I'm simply a normal priest who preaches moderation.
Well, say currently this is something that's come in. There are no priests before the last several years, as the cult of the Burning Eye is starting to come up and people are starting to accept it.
Then no, I would say I'm probably not trying to pose.
Okay, I didn't know if you were to put that off or you're trying to keep things hidden, or if it was like, oh no, I can do miracles and blah blah, trying to play it off as such if things were said.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just try to keep things hidden.
As far as he's concerned, there's pretty much no reason why the Order of the Burning Eye and his Church of Moderation couldn't coexist. As far as he's concerned, they might have other ideas, but
they have other ideas.
Okay.
You would be considered a heretic.
Great.
I'd just classify him as kind of a weirdo for now.
Okay, so y'all don't know he's just a dude, so but he seems pretty smart, so that's why you keep him around, I guess. So, you adrenaline pumping. You look around. There's no other threats. You've got the double doors to your east, a set of doors to your west, and Reggie, there's a door to your north. I don't know what you're saving for.
Well, let's take a peek, see at the individual doors, yeah?
Reggie, what was that for?
Sorry, I was muted. Was it above or below a 10?
Below.
I just kind of go into a little kind of conniption fit and stay where I am.
Reggie didn't seem okay.
Guess I'll head over here.
Moose is just standing ready, great axe in hand, ready to strike the next enemy, wherever it comes from.
Everything, it's quiet now.
Orin, I'll look down at Reggie and be like, you good?
Under his breath, you're close enough to hear him muttering, "Not now, not now, not now, not now, not now."
Orinal reaches his hand out, put it on his shoulder. Reggie?
Orin, give me a persuasion check. you just hear this really, like, it's an exasperated sigh, and it feels like bizarrely more oxygen than should come out of a normal set of lungs that you're used to. Just like a... And then I'll look up at you. Yeah, I'm good. I was sorry. That was intense.
Well, you did all right. Let's keep going. I'll sort of go for the door next to us.
I'll back up.
There's 2 doors next to you, north and west.
Well, the one next to him.
So the west one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll back away.
Anybody else doing anything? As he's going in?
Moose will follow him. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of tow the suit, trying to figure out what's up with it, because that was weird.
Yeah, because you know, as it died, it just crumpled like nothing was inside.
I shot the knee, but there wasn't a knee.
There was
I took
no
the head
knee
off.
in
There
there.
wasn't a head. You go and look at the helm that's stuck to the wall, and you kind of look up in there, and you just see the shaft of the arrow straight through it. There's no blood, nothing.
I am bewildered, but I will follow.
You're being boozled.
Being boozled.
So you come in, there's dust and cobwebs everywhere. You can tell that this was, at one point, a very elegantly appointed room. There's double doors set with panes of stained glass. Look like they go out to a balcony. Excuse me. There's a large bed, 2 end tables, a wardrobe, and mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame. Looks like it's carved where it's got like ivy and berries that go all the way around it.
I mean, I'll start taking a look around things.
There's also a door straight, like from where the mirror is straight north, there's a door also. Right by Matt.
I want to try this glass door.
Yeah, it opens up. I mean, you can try it with your character. If it was locked, it won't let you open it.
So I step outside.
Yeah, it's a bit foggy, but you can see like down, look at the ground all around. You can see the outside of the house. Looking up, you see that there's a window, basically the window that's there beside you to your right. Above it on the next story there's another window, and then there's eaves and stuff hanging, like basically to above. You're standing underneath an eave right now. If you get out like right here, you could see up above it there's another window as well as above those eaves, basically right above where the double doors would be.
If I like go over to the edge and I kind of like lean over and look down, can I see whether or not the windows are boarded up on the lower
the windows
floors?
are boarded up.
Mm.
You can see the glow of the lanterns below you when y'all came in. They're still lit.
Mm.
Yeah, like as you're looking outside, now the window beside you, you should like here. You can see in that room. It doesn't appear boarded up, but the ones above you did.
Interesting. I will go back inside.
Okay. As you're doing that, Oren, you're moving over to check the wardrobe out. As you move into that area, and your light starts moving the shadows around, you kind of hear the intake of breath from a startled woman, and you see back in the corner a very translucent is the word that comes to mind, like a woman standing there looking frightened. She appears to be wearing like a maid outfit.
He's probably just gonna have like an open mouth. He's just gonna be like,
She, as you kind of gaze at her, startled. Now you look. There's a light, very pale blue glow in her eyes.
Can I help you?
Hang on just a second. Why are you here? What do you want?
Well, I mean, some kids said there was some strange, happenings.
Are they okay? Are the children okay?
Yeah, they're outside. I think next door, garage, or I don't know what that is. I don't know what we call it.
A workshop.
Yep. That thing.
Who are you and why are you here? And she's kind of like looking around the room. She looks at the others. She is just taking in the room. It's almost like somebody that just woke up and didn't know where they were.
Well, kind of came running when we heard the kids screaming. So,
you said they were okay. Why are they screaming? And then she kind of looks down at herself and looks across the room, and she starts crying. And then gets control of herself, and then you said they're okay, correct?
Yeah, they seem to be doing all right. They're a little scared of something. Don't quite know what, but they said it was in the basement.
Her eyes kind of widen when you say that, and she looks scared.
Did I say something?
No, it's just I felt cold and I don't know. You, Reggie and Cleo, you can hear Oren talking to somebody in there.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You don't.
Does the dog react?
They say you can tell by Scab's reaction, the way he tilted his head or her head, and the ears, the way they move, that there's noise of some kind. In the next room.
Regardless of her mental state, I'm gonna walk up and ask her, how many children are you referring to?
She's like, Rose and Thorn, the two. What is Walter okay? And she starts. She walks right through you, Oren. Give me a wisdom save, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I need to remember. Take those because it had been past a minute. You wouldn't have the bless still. It's fine, but you just feel your body go cold, and this isn't natural, and you kind of have to keep your mind in check that what's going on here. Not enough for any insanity, but this was very, very unnerving.
Jarring as fuck.
And she goes this way, and she just goes through the door.
I'm gonna follow her and open the door.
Sorry, I clicked the button as you did.
I was gonna say I was walking through it and the whole thing shut off on me.
She looks over in the crib. This room here is a nursery. The crib is covered with a black shroud, and as you look inside, you see that there's a tightly bound swaddling of looks like a baby in there. But as you get close, she turns and looks at you, and her features, like her flesh, kind of shrinks in, and her face becomes skeletal and gaunt, and her eyes glow a little bit brighter, and you see the swaddling cloth just like collapse slowly into just a flat blanket, like nothing's inside of it. And for just that moment, you think you may have pissed her off just a bit, and then her features kind of come back to what they were, and she just starts sobbing. Like, where's Walter?
I have a theory. It's kind of hard to not. I'm gonna walk back out, and I'm gonna look around for this. I mean, this one question gives it away. I can't keep it hidden as soon as I ask it. Where's the little dog?
I have him.
He was outside with Cleo.
I'm gonna look right at the little dog and say, Walter.
His name is Sparky.
It looks at you because you're talking, but it doesn't. There's not like it looks like a dog that's like, you said something, huh?
I'll walk back into the room with the ghost and ask her, what was your relationship with the Lord of the Manor?
I cared for the family very much. I took care of things. I was the nursemaid and the main servant.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
That's a fat 23.
Yep, it doesn't sound like there's a lie in that.
Oh, damn it. All right, well, there goes my theory. I'm out.
That's why you're no longer Inquisition. You give up too easy.
I'm going to ask her for her name.
Maribeth.
And how long have you worked here, Maribeth?
For at least 10 years. The Durst family took care of me. And then she falls into tears. She's in and out of bouts of sadness, then calms herself. At times looking around like she doesn't know where she's at. Other times she goes about, as you're talking to her, she's moving through the place, tidying things up. It doesn't appear that anything's being cleaned to you, but she appears to going through the motions of straightening the bed, dusting as she's talking to you.
Do you think you'd be able to help us find the basement?
As you say, she just breaks into tears, sobbing. She's like, no, I can't go there.
But where is there?
It's below the house, but she won't let me go there, and I don't want to again.
What happened down there?
She just kind of like stares off for a moment, a good 20, 30 seconds. She's just like non-moving, staring. It's like, I'm sorry. What was your question?
We're trying.
Do you know where Walter is?
We're trying to help take care of the kids, but we need to get into the basement to do so.
And she starts going that way again. I'm sure you move out of the way as she moves past you because of what you felt earlier. And she goes in there and just sees the empty cradle and starts sobbing and crying. Where's Walter? Oh, we lost Scott.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Well, would you come with me? Just in case there are other hard to open doors. You seem to kind of know how to use lockpicks.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure. Anything to get away from whatever the hell that is.
Whatever this is.
Yeah. Whatever this whole, like, you just motions this is.
I'm gonna head out the door and I'm gonna sort of wave down Cleo.
While this has been going, what's Reggie and Cleo doing?
I don't know. I got 2 dogs all of a sudden, and I don't know what's going on in here. I'm having a moment. There was like a weird ghost in that armor or something. Just chilling with the dogs.
Well, I've got bad news for you. There's a secondary weird ghost.
My God. So.
I'm just gonna start signing to you, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, there's a spirit in that room. It sort of walked through me. If you could just make sure to call for me if it tries to leave or do weird things."
Are you lying to me? Holy shit, you're not lying to me. Okay.
Holy shit.
What's Reggie
doing?
I think Brandon's AFK.
He's taking a call.
Oh, did he message or something? I didn't see.
Yeah, he said he had to take a call.
Okay.
And Scott's gone.
Scott discoed, so I think he lost power or something.
Probably dropped his computer in the bathtub.
Those are the 2 people that went into the secret room with me. So I can't be like, hey, do you think the skeleton was the guy?
Oh, I'm back.
There's one of them.
Hello.
Hey, do you think the skeleton was the guy?
What guy?
This Walter she's talking about. That skeleton we found in the secret room. You think that's him?
I don't know any of the context you were just talking about. I've been disconnected for about the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, we know. He's asking if you think the ghost and the skeleton are tied together somehow.
I think Walter's the baby.
There's not 2 children. Well, let's back up. There's actually a 3rd child. There's not 2. There's 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, there was the picture y'all saw on the 2nd floor. That there were the 2 children that looked like the ones that you had talked to outside. And then there was a baby that the man's holding. in the portrait. That's one where the mother's looking down disdainfully at it.
The third baby is a bastard. Born out of wedlock to a different woman. Master of the house couldn't keep it in his pants.
Well, let's check the other side of the house. Cleo will let us know if the ghost starts acting up. You know, as best as Cleo can.
You say that like there's a possibility that the ghost is gonna act up. He's like rapidly signing to you.
Just gonna be like, shh.
No, I don't know if I want to stick around for that.
Well, somebody has to watch our back.
Of the people in this room, only one of us has actually slain a spirit in recent memory, so...
What did he say? He looks smug about it. I don't like that look.
He's saying you're the only one who's defeated a spirit, and so it makes the most sense that you defend our backs.
Fine. Point at Orin, but you owe me one.
Thanks, Cleo. Don't look away from me. I'm talking to you.
My eyes are closed.
Can't reason with him when he's like this. Let's go.
Right before we leave, I'm gonna turn around, look at Maribel, and ask her, Miss Maribel.
You don't see her.
Oh, great. Never mind. I won't ask her anything then.
But you do hear very faint, just like sobbing. It just sounds like kind of like it emanates through the whole area.
Let us continue on our way, I suppose.
Is this door already open, by the way?
Did you open it?
No, but I can see into the
then somebody
room.
Opened it.
It's been open since I came up the stairs. I've been able to see that.
It was accidentally clicked, or I forgot to close it when I was testing, make sure all the walls were working.
Oh.
So it should be closed.
Well, you don't have to, I mean. And then there's a door right there to your left as well.
Well, Sock, take it away.
You want me to open the door?
Well, you did get in front of me.
I'm heavily injured.
Well, then maybe you should be behind me. I'm gonna open up the single door.
That's what I thought.
What? How can you be like what I say don't make sense?
I know, I was waiting in the corner, and then you were like, clearly he's in front of me and wants to open the door. It's like, no, I'm just waiting in the corner.
I wanted to open up the single door before the double door.
Looks like a bathroom. There's a wooden tub with clawed feet. Excuse me. Small iron stove with a kettle resting on it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. Looks like there's a cistern on the roof that pours water into that to fill it up. Or not that you see it on the roof, but you see from the pipes, you would assume it's a cistern.
Anything cool in here other than, you know, the bathtub? You know, really cool.
Nope. That's it.
Double doors it is, eh?
Suppose. Let us be on with it. Now, open the door.
Door slams in your face. No.
Fuck!
Double doors open to this room have a dusty panels and stained glass set into them. The design in the glass, it looks like windmills. Cobweb-filled room, looks like you would guess this would be the master bedroom. Burgundy drapes cover the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. Matching pair of wardrobes, vanity with a wooden frame mirror and a jewelry box sitting atop it. There's a padded chair. On the floor there is a rotted tiger skin rug. The front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait, looks like the same man and woman you saw in the portrait below. There's a web-filled parlor in the southwest corner. It contains a table, 2 chairs, and resting on a dusty tablecloth is a porcelain bowl and matching jug. There's a door that's facing the foot of the bed, and it has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
Gonna automatically assume that's a closet.
The mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was literally my first thought. It's like, I'm moving the mirror.
It's a door. It just has a full-length mirror on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I assume
like
it's
a
a
hidden
closet.
room.
No.
Get it, Max. Open that door.
I'm opening it.
Stop fluffing your hair in the mirror, Max. Come on.
Don't!
do.
You can't stop me.
Max, it is a empty, dust-filled room.
Oh, that's boring.
You can tell there are hooks on the walls, a shelf that's in disarray. Look, it would be a closet, but there's nothing in here. While you're down on that end of the room, you see a small, almost window-sized door in the southwest corner, and then a set of stained glass doors going out to a small balcony.
Oh, I'll take the doors out to the balcony?
It is a master suite balcony. You're like on the 3rd floor, so you're pretty far up, but you can see the surrounding area. It's a bit foggy, but nothing stands out.
All right, he walks back in. All right, well, there's another of those tiny window-sized doors here. But other than that, nothing of note.
Can I roll an investigation check in this room to search around more?
Sure. Is there anything specific you're wanting to look at?
I'm looking for more clues to Walter, the 3rd baby.
There's nothing in here that you would assume go to the baby. You check the wardrobes; they're empty. You check the little window thing; it's the dumbwaiter. Again, the closet is empty. The vanity though has a small jewelry box on it. Looks like it's silver with gold filigree. And if you open it up, there are 3 gold rings, a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant, and a note.
Great, another note. I read the note. It's my job now. I read notes.
In his mind.
Did that pop up for you?
Yes.
Say the rest of you see him unfold some note and he's reading it.
Oh, my other note. all my other notes went away. I have to open my backpack. I had all my notes all over my screen, and now they're gone. Okay. Those are some clues. And I'll read this one out loud and say, "My dear Mrs. Peterson, your advice on dealing with the unwanted fiend in my home is very good advice indeed. Tonight's ceremony will proceed as planned when the moon is at its highest peak, without, of course, the attendance of Mr. Durst. I must agree with you that yes, with such an innocent sacrifice, our proceedings may have better results, although innocent is not quite the term I would use. My thanks, Mrs. Elizabeth Durst."
Well, shit.
Perhaps you should read the other note to everybody in case there are clues you missed they can pick up.
I can't. It's not in my backpack. You just gave it to me as like a picture.
Is it showing under image? Excuse me, look under images. There should be one that's shared. If not, I can send it to you again.
I'm looking under images, but it's like all of the images.
Okay, hang on.
You really just want to get this out there, don't you, Bradley?
Yes, I do, because I did this specifically for Nick.
I know, but my character is the one that has backstory with this guy now, none of his. Which is why I'm hesitant to say anything.
Hey, you know what?
Sure, I'll read it.
If you want to fuck with Bradley and not say anything, I won't stop you.
The other one reads, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the ruinous powers. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you may have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this shadow-touched land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You are abandoned in love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a bastard son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are."
Signed?
Oh, y'all, really, huh? You're gonna force it? "Your dread lord and master, Count Grishnak." See, I wanted to save it because now it feels like I have unfinished business with him.
Nick freezes it on the page.
Was that a good reaction for you, Bradley? Are you satisfied?
Are these dressers or
What?
next to the bed?
Oh. I thought you were asking about the notes.
The wardrobes are empty.
Boo.
What I am about to enlighten you all with may sound like the ravings of a madman, but given the fact that we've seen an animated armor and a ghost, I believe you might be more ready for what I'm about to say than I think you are, hopefully more. I have reason to believe that the residents of this home, barring the children, some of them, are what may be referred to as lycanthropes. The Mr. Durst had a tryst with I'm not sure who yet, but produced a bastard son.
You think his first name is Fred?
I almost changed it to that.
I'm sorry.
Who this fiend in the house is, I am unsure.
What is this I'm standing next to, Bradley?
That's a dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiter?
I also suspect those dumbwaiters go to more than just downstairs. There was one on the bottom floor as well.
Yeah, it was in the kitchen.
Put me in, Coach.
You're gonna try to get in it. How big are you? Because this is not very big.
I think my character is under 6 feet. It's like 5'11".
Give me an acrobatics check or an athletics to squeeze in there. Moose will not fit in this in the least. Yeah, you just can't quite get yourself folded up enough to fit in and do anything. How much do you weigh with all your equipment also? Well, okay, actually, first off, I'm sorry. You see the ropes going down. The dumbwaiter itself is in the kitchen. You try to squeeze up in there, you can't really get yourself in. If you wanted to try to shimmy up there, you would think that it would be a pretty bad place to get stuck in.
Did any of us bother to look outside for a cellar door or anything?
Yeah, before y'all entered the house, you checked all around it for extra doors.
Okay. I thought we would, but I don't know any other way to get to this basement.
Maybe, maybe not, Techno.
Well, I mean, as it sits, we're in the house of some very depraved sorts. I no longer feel that bad about tearing it up. Yeah.
I do find that human sacrifice tends to put a damper on things.
You find that's what happens?
I do.
You got a lot of experience with that?
I do. Anything else you'd like to get out?
Yes. Well, other than perhaps pulling up the floor, we can all just start combing the rooms as methodically as possible, however boring it is. Turn the place upside down.
I'm gonna go start digging. I'm gonna heft my axe and I'm gonna start heading downstairs with the intention of chopping up the floor.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I didn't. Did I check out anything in this room?
No, you had started to go search the room when the spirit appeared.
guess I can go back to checking out this room.
Okay, you start checking it out. Let me see if that wardrobe has anything in it. Now the wardrobe is empty. Cleo, as you're looking around, you catch sight of your reflection in the mirror, and it almost looks like there's a pair of glowing eyes, like where your eyes should be, like they're glowing.
Ooh, I definitely stumble back at that. I think I'm actually going to shoot the mirror. Just gut reaction.
Okay, you know what they say about mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Orin, you see her pulling a bow to shoot the mirror.
I duck.
Okay. You shoot it, and the glass breaks. Shatters you. The rest of you hear shattering glass.
I rush into the room.
You see Cleo looking a bit shocked, holding an empty bow, and broken glass all of the mirror is destroyed. Arrow stuck into looks like a door.
Good work, Cleo. Your instincts serve you well.
Fuck this house.
I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough. The mirror kind of slides inwards and opens up. That's what you see.
I'm gonna sort of walk over to Cleo and be like, Cleo, are you doing all right? Right.
I don't have a light source, so nothing's revealing.
Ah.
I can't say I'm particularly fond of ghosts. No.
Come on, Cleo. We're almost done. Then you'll finish your night by the campfire.
Moose, you heard the glass break too as you were just starting to go down.
Let's just get this over with.
All right. Come on, then.
Would someone else like to take the lead?
Yes.
Be my guest.
Okay. Yeah, you find a pretty tight set of wooden stairs, goes up to a landing, turns, goes west. I'm sorry, goes east up to another door. Let me move everybody.
Did anybody go get Moose, by the way?
He said you heard it.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything about it. I'm
gonna let out a pretty loud whistle for Scab, so she comes trotting over. I don't know if you wanna.
I don't.
He did say if any ghosts were being suspicious. So up to you if you want to react to that.
I don't know if. Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna assume that because everybody's up there and you're all making noise together, maybe Moose is gonna come check it out. All right, so Moose is here now.
You see the super cool door.
Oh, I've disappeared.
You've been got.
No, I'm a ghost.
so sorry you had to find out this way. Well,
No, you're not.
You're right, I'm not. I'm kicking in this door. Pow!
You're kicking it in?
No, I'm opening the door like a normal fucking person.
It looks like the house has gotten even older as you come up here. It's a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs, and the floor just every step is just creaking.
Did we go up or down?
Up.
Well, let's go over here first, I suppose.
Say there's the one cobweb-filled window looking out from the top of the house. You've got one door to your east, where you're heading north, and there's one to the west there, and a hallway that went north past the door to the east. As you're walking through there, the door to the east has a big padlock on it.
Well, good thing we have lots of professional lockpickers on our team.
I still haven't found a keyhole for this key. Perhaps this one?
Absolutely not.
The best lockpick is a key.
All right, we'll try that one next. Let's. I want to check out the far door first.
We'll do that one next. Moose, break the door down.
Can I open this door?
I mean, sure, she'll let you.
All right, we're going in.
Excuse me. It's a dust-choked room. Contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, a wardrobe, and a rocking chair. There's a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress that sits in the northwest window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Doc, you should go in before me.
I'm gonna search the nightstand.
You want to search this desk with all the notes? I thought you were a professional note collector.
Oh, I thought that was the nightstand for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna professionally collect these notes.
There's blank parchment. There's a quill and a dried inkwell. Nightstand has a lamp on it and an empty bottle. The wardrobe is opened, and you look inside, it's empty.
See, the wardrobe was empty?
Yep.
No
These
top.
people wear clothes or what? Is there anything on the nightstand?
No, just a like little candle holder with an unlit candle and an empty bottle there.
There's no indication as to whose room this was.
No idea. It's not ornate or anything. Single person.
Is this a window or is this a door?
That is a window.
Okay, I thought so.
So those are windows in there.
Alright, let's try the other doors.
You've got the padded lock to your east there, and then you see two more doors to your north, left, or on your east and west.
Well, I did say we could try the key on this door next. It would seem wrong of me to go against that.
Maxilius, I believe You are up.
Let's go. Key time.
It
Guitar.
fits. Click.
He turns the key in the lock. Yep.
Yep. It works. This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on the sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are all draped in cobwebs, and laying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
I don't believe the children outside are also ghosts.
That's not fair. I almost cared about them. Is there anything in this chest, or is it opened or locked?
If you open up, there's an assortment of stuffed toy animals in it.
Okay. I assume this is just a playhouse, you know?
Are you messing with it?
I mean, I could take a look at it, I suppose.
It opens up, looks like a complete replica. As soon as you touch it, though... hang on. Come on, load it. You see the ghosts of the 2 children appear. Please don't mess with our toys.
Oh, yes, just taking a look, I suppose. Gonna slowly slide on out of the room.
Did you find the monster?
Working on it. It's been kind of difficult getting to that basement.
Saga's leaving.
Will you play with us?
Can I do that after I find the monster?
How are you going to find it? It's in the basement, not up here.
Can you
Oh my
show me
god!
the basement?
We don't know really how to get there. We were always locked in here when Mom and Dad would do the stuff. Whatever they were doing in the basement.
We'll just have to keep looking, I suppose.
Nah. You're doing that. Rose goes over and starts playing with the dollhouse. And she's like moving one of their little dolls through there. You just kind of glance and look, and you see she moves. There's like a secret door that y'all found where the mirror was. That's in there as she comes up, bringing stuff like she's walking up to the room that they're in. It looks like an exact replica.
Man, that is that this exact house?
Yes, it's, Daddy built it for us.
Do you mind if I look at it? If I play with it?
Don't break it or hurt it, please.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll be gentle.
Okay. Yeah, she's watching you, but She's not like threatening or anything.
Just kind of like, I assume it like opens up and like the front to
Yeah, it's like one of those. It like double folds out where you can see like half the house is on one side of the fold, the other house. If you closed it together, it would be one full house, but you're basically splitting the house in half.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll be like, hey, stock.
He looks at you.
They said this is a house, a toy house of this house, made by their father. It's kind of hoping to see if there's something in here that we haven't seen of the house yet.
What kind of roll do you need for that, Bradley?
You just start. If you inspect it, there's nothing hidden on it. As you're looking, like, okay, here's the rooms, here's this. You notice that there's at the top, while you can't see it from where you're at, there's a stairway. If you're trying to guess, you look out the door, like at the end of the hall that you're at is where it would be, and the room to your left should be where the door is that gets to it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my original plan and just be up here then.
Yeah, so you're the door you're in front of on the left there, that shows, according to the little dollhouse, there's a secret door in that room, like basically right behind the wall you're standing at.
Okay.
Hey, Moose.
Yes.
One of you said torture basement, right? Why are we still in a house that has a torture basement?
Because there's killing that needs to be done. We don't leave until the killing is done.
That's a very ominous statement.
I think this might be above my pay grade. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, there was some pirate we had in the last campaign that said the same thing all the time. That she got over it.
Fell in with kind of a bad crowd eventually, though.
Yeah. You mean a good crowd?
No, I mean a bad crowd, because the bad crowd is a fucking octopus monster.
That's right.
As you're in there looking over, you see the little boy picks up that doll that the skeleton on the floor is holding and picks it up and starts cradling it.
Booster's gonna fall asleep.
Did you find our little brother?
No.
He just looks kind of sad.
I would love to help you out on this, but this has been really difficult. We got attacked by a suit of armor, man.
What? His eyes kind of widen.
Yeah, just the floor below us. We were coming up the stairs and it started throwing hands.
I'm gonna walk into this room.
Okay, you walk in. You look where it's supposed to be on the wall there. You don't need to check. You can find it. There's a... Did I not draw that damn thing in there? Let me look. I could have swore I drew that in there. Son of a bitch. I sure didn't. Hang on a second. My stuff not work. There we go. And there's a secret door you find. First, before that, looks like this is a storage room. Lots of dust-covered cloths lifting up there. Look like chairs, dressers, various things. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is a trunk. So there's a big trunk in there you find.
Hell yeah, I open the trunk.
Is there junk in that trunk?
There's stuff in it, yes. So there is looks like
perhaps
something wrapped in it looks like a bloody bed sheet. Very old dried blood though.
I unwrap it and look in. I'm just trying to move stuff along.
It appears to be a skeleton wearing a maid's outfit with several bloody stab holes like in the chest.
I'm sorry to see you like this, Maribel. I'm sure you deserved better.
You'd think so.
As you say her name, her ghost appears there and looks down and just starts. She falls to her knees and starts just crying uncontrollably. And then after a few moments, she just kind of fades. But you still hear like the echoing sobs.
Is there anything else about the corpse? What
No,
is the? Is there stab wounds? Is there a weapon?
No, but it looks like she was repeatedly stabbed in the chest.
Okay.
Nothing else of value. Furniture, things like that, worn. Boxes with things that have crumbled to dust.
I start going to the secret room.
Okay, it's a set of very tight. It's probably only about 3.5 foot wide stairs that start spiraling downwards into the darkness.
I'll gather everybody up into this room. Everyone, I believe we found our basement.
I sort of wave the kids goodbye. I'll be back if you're still here.
How big did you say this opening was, Bradley?
It's going to be very difficult for you to get down. You can do it, but you're going to squeeze.
Ah, shit. All right. I'm going to hand my torch to somebody else.
I'll take it.
All right. I'll hand it off.
Now, are you going first or last?
You want me to go in first, Scott?
Sure.
All right.
I should perhaps bring up the rear.
I can only imagine the sound of your arms and back scraping against the side as we come down this hall.
Okay, so you also
I'm gonna leave the dog here. I'm not gonna bring the little dog into the torture basement.
What's the dog doing?
What about Scab?
Scab can come with. Scab is a big girl.
Big girl?
Okay, so y'all go down, moving cautiously, very dark, very claustrophobic. Behind you, you hear like timbers kind of creaking and some splintering as Moose breaks the frame as he's squeezing into the secret door. Each step, you can kind of feel a bit of a shudder and a creaking in the stairs themselves from his weight coming down from behind you, but they don't collapse, but it's a very unnerving feeling being, say, as dark as it is, as tight as this is, and just hearing that sound from above you. And let me change map here.
Sorry I made such a big character, guys.
No, it's
Your band.
cool.
Oh, this is great.
Actually, Nick, you say El and Leora have clearly failed to find and kill Grishnak. Technically speaking, my character failed to find and kill him around the same time, literally hours later. And that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to tell everybody it's Grishnak. This is also my character's failure at this point.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. Because you said you were in Drisport.
I was part of the Inquisition in Drisport.
That's right.
Literally the people that invaded his underground
lab
sewer system thing.
Damn. Shit, we all got beef with Grishnak.
Yeah. It's very funny that I happen to make another character that happened to also interact with that very scenario.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hold it too much to Socks because let's be honest, El and Leora should have cleaned that mess up long ago.
I mean, Sock was like 18.
Oh, I guess it was at the same time though. You're right. It was like right at the same time.
I don't think at the time Sock was. He probably wasn't even an Inquisitor. He was like an Inquisitor in training.
I'm just stacking y'all up on each other for the moment, just to get you down here so you can see.
Where the fuck are we? On which map?
Well, as you come down these stairs, you come into a crypt of sort. The floor is wooden. Looks like this has all been dug out. Each of those little knobbies that stick out on the wall there are wooden beams, like almost this was a mine shaft excavated. And those are support beams going down the walls. It's just wooden railings around the whole thing for the walls themselves. And it's 4 o'clock. It's 4:12 actually, so we will leave off here and pick up in the torture dungeon next week.
Excellent. I love the torture dungeon.
See you all in the torture dungeon next week.
Thank you everybody
the new
who
bone
hung out
zone
with us for the raids right off the bat, and everyone who hung out this late with us. Only been 4 hours. Appreciate it very much. And I guess we'll catch y'all Tuesday for Kelsto's game. Have a great rest of your weekend. Night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.